Are you literally like trying to kill Sasuke? Like you're gonna make him your meat chew?
What?
I'm reading what was put in the Maldonia chat. You're like, Sasuke goes first. I'll gauge if I want to fight it by how much damage it does to you.
Oh.
Oh, we were just joking around. It was stemming from the whole thing where John's like, be careful about like what we decide to fight. Basically saying we're gonna come across some shit that probably could kill us if we actually choose to fuck with it. And I'm like, but damn it, I want to go fuck with everything. So I was like, all right, Sasuke, you go first, and I'll gauge whether I join in depending on how much damage it does to you.
Alright, there's not much to recap from last time. You guys were just traveling. You skipped Arnwood, right? Because it was sketchy and you guys never actually went in the city, right?
That's correct.
That is correct. Although it's in the back of his mind that Sasuke will want to go back there at some point.
Okay. And you did finish the first day of travel to Nala, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it was
I
the
believe
first
we
day
were
and
taking
night.
watch.
Yeah, we've made it through the first 4 days of Pelosius or whatever.
Right. Let me actually open that calendar.
We're going all the way to Geffen, right? We're not going to Port Geffen, although we will travel through Port Geffen.
Yeah, you're
Geffen,
passing
sorry.
it, but you don't have to stop at any town. You can go around them or whatever. Let me just open the calendar and make sure I have the days tracked, because shit is supposed to happen on certain days. So I have... Where is my calendar? Okay. Boom, boom. So it should be the start... I have it, we're starting on the 5th, so I guess you finished the night of the 4th.
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
mole attack, was the night of the 4th.
Okay. Yes. So you guys are starting your second day of travel. Is there anything you want to say or do before you start that?
So I did send you something in Discord and about penance, but I think I will just let that go based on your response. So.
Well, that's a good point. I might as well just bring that up now. Everyone has knowledge that clearly, like, gods are real and everything. Like, that's just, like, given. Like, people just accept that. But, like, you have personally never seen, like, a god doing something, or, like, a god coming down and just, like, destroying shit. Like, no one has ever seen, like, a god directly do something. Like, that's not been seen, or, like, that's not normal.
So
what
it's
you're
like
saying-
the gods and like...
So what you're saying is, well, but not
Well, 'cause you were
really. I mean,
asking-
how many gods do you know in real life that grant cleric spells?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, clearly they do that. But I'm saying, like, you've never seen, like, oh, someone stole something and a god, like, struck them down or made them be punished or something. Like, no one's ever, like, people may attribute stuff to gods. Like, oh, that guy was a bad guy and he died. Like, that was probably the gods or whatever. But, like, there's no, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no direct evidence of, like, gods being very directly involved with things.
We're traveling like 30 miles a day? Was that
16.
right? Or... Okay, I'm remembering wrong. Okay.
John, just check Discord real quick. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this journey is supposed to take you 3 days, if I calculated it right. So you finished 1 day and you're beginning this. So 2 more days of travel, basically, to Nala.
So the Whispering Lore spell, I like it from a RP standpoint, but it's not really giving me much, so I'm not going to.
Is that the one that tells you
memorize
the
that
creatures
spell
around?
Yeah.
I mean, I basically told you every encounter from it.
No. And I agree. It's just, to me, it doesn't seem like it's worth it. I could spend my spell on my spell slot on a better spell.
Okay. Are we ready to shove off?
I'm ready. Meow.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Perception checks for whoever's perceiving.
If you give me just a sec, I need to memorize a spell.
Sure.
Got it. And I'm also going to go to the. Oh, we ate from what I hunted. Is that correct? So I don't need to deduct.
From the last time you've hunted, yeah. Today will be a new day. You haven't hunted today, have you?
I have not.
Well,
That's my perception
Yeah, you
check.
won't need to eat yet. Okay.
Wow, you're riding in the back of a wagon? That is serious skill.
Huh?
Ginger is riding in the back of the wagon. Riding.
I see. I didn't notice that.
It's supposed to be Shiraz, whatever.
So y'all are on this path, and whoever had above 20 perception, I think everyone, except for I think Shiraze's riding, you guys see two hyenas in front of you, roughly like this distance.
Okay, and they are definitely hyenas. They're not gnolls, because I know gnolls.
Definitely
are hyenas.
hyenas with those perception checks.
I don't know if hyenas are worth killing or worth letting pass by.
Well, the problem with the hyenas, this is Saska explaining to the rest of the party, is they are scavengers and they will want to kill our donkeys and they will threaten the Pegasus, who will probably fly away.
One quick question. I assume you have stopped the cart when you've seen these, or you guys just keep
That's
going?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. I'll pull out your Pegasus for you here. Did I? Oh, I put it with your character.
I mean, I raise an eyebrow at Natalia and say, we can continue, but I believe they're probably going to attack us. Especially if there's more.
Yeah. Your cart should probably be bigger. Whatever.
Yeah. It's actually probably bigger than that.
Yeah, but whatever, just for movability's sake. So sorry, what are you guys doing? Are you getting out, or not getting out, but approaching these to kill these, or what are you guys doing?
Yes, kill him, I guess.
Okay, so as you guys stop, do you guys do anything specific, or are you just like looking ahead, and or do you guys want to, like, I'm asking, like, are you trying to gauge like hyenas in general, like, of anything about them,
Yeah.
or are you just ready to?
Yeah, I'm basically gonna move over here so I have a clean shot, and I'm probably gonna take out like 10 arrows and just stick them in the ground so they're easy.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my scythe out and place it on the ground next to me.
For the most part, John, to like gauge an animal and like its strength, weaknesses, yada yada, all of that stuff, that's knowledge nature, right?
Or survival, whatever's your stronger one, I'll let you use.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to do that. And I am going to direct Meerkat to guard Shirase.
Alright, so I gather we're actually going to attack these things, right?
Well, I was kind of waiting to see what they did, because usually hyenas don't come in groups of 2. They come in groups of like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, sorry, I was just waiting for everyone who wanted to do that check. So survival, yeah, you would know that there's usually more. There's usually not just 2, so I don't know if you want to do anything with that information.
Okay, I advise the rest of them that there are usually more than just 2.
If we kill these 2, would we scare the others off, maybe?
Possibly. Also, it's worth noting that the creatures we fought last night, the gnolls, are basically upright humanoid hyenas. So they might be, I don't know,
working together.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, since we aren't sure.
We could try and scare them away if we want.
Ways, I'm gonna say, why don't we use range attacks?
Okay. Saska's not particularly fond of hyenas. He thinks they're disgusting and scavengers, so he doesn't mind killing them. So you want to roll initiative? Because I'm about to take a shot.
Sure.
Fly onto the cart.
I felt like more people were gonna say stuff, so you were given the information that there's usually more. Does anyone want to look around for more of them, or?
I mean, yeah, if you want me to make a separate perception check, I will.
Yeah.
What kind of terrain is this?
You're in the
Hill?
plains.
Plains?
Oh, you fucking would.
This is their movement because I basically have to force you guys to look around for more. Okay, I'll roll them initiative then.
Oof! Okay, so I spot them coming from behind.
Hey, stop moving! Yeah,
I'm
whoever.
gonna do the
proceed.
thing, John.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Did I get them all? I think so.
Cause why the fuck not?
Speaking is a free action, is that correct?
It is. I'm just
Okay, so
organizing
I'm
the
going
turn
to
order.
call out and say there are at least 10 more behind us.
Is this Pegasus in the cart? What's going on there?
I told him to fly on top of the cart.
Okay. And I assume Jet is participating in this fight? Or did you guys not want him to help?
You know what? I don't have a problem with Jet participating in fights. His share of the XP is
wanna level.
probably not going to level. Okay, we
No,
need like
I can
4,000.
pray. No, 3,400 and some. Okay.
Let me
So-
see this character sheet.
I'm sort of assuming that Escanar can handle the two in front, because I'm going to turn my attention to the ones in
One
back.
second, I need to find it.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me
Check
give
the
these
cupboard.
guys HP.
Nope, bathroom.
I'm gonna voice that everybody else should focus on the back while I take, since there's so many more behind it.
That's a solid plan, Escanar. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not in charge or anything here.
Yeah, but you're the fighter. You're the tactician.
I mean, if I knew there was gonna be more in the back, I'd have taken them over here and then just jumped in the middle of them.
Well, I mean, you could move it. I could take the ones in the front if you'd like. I'll let you know. Saska will listen to your tactics. If you say, hey, can you take those? I'm gonna go to the back.
John, what did you tell me using my neck was? Free? Instantaneous?
Standard action.
Two first, because that should be a quick,
Oh, okay.
probably 2 shots for you, if not less, and all hit.
You got it.
So there's no way I can do that before all these fucking hyenas go.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
they all
what did
have
you say it was,
HP.
John? A free action? Actually, it's none of my business. Okay.
Her necklace is a. Is this map not okay? Standard action to use her necklace, and there should be a macro to use it. Pretty sure. If I did it correctly before. Okay.
You did. I did it before.
What are these things? Holy shit! These things are fast. So this boyo is gonna go for the first one he sees, which is this chickie.
What is my AC? I'm not turning it. These won't be on.
Oops. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
So
Okay,
just to let you know, Mirka is defending Shirazi, so it will attack the first thing that gets within, the first thing that threatens her.
Okay.
Sorry, she. And I have called out specifically that are like 10 behind us, so that Jet can know that. Oh, hey, there's 10 behind us.
Yep. So his turn comes around, and this looks like a tasty fireball if I've ever seen one.
Doesn't it though? You hear Jet mutter that. This looks like a tasty fireball.
He asks you guys if you want him to waste his spell on these creatures, though. He lets you know that he's heard hyenas are quite dispatched quite easily.
A fair point. Maybe you don't want to waste your most powerful spell.
He asks you guys. He doesn't mind using it. He's just asking if you want him to or not.
Why don't you wait until it looks like we may actually need them?
Okay. Then he will do a lesser powerful spell. He'll just magic missile the one that came up to Natalia. 8 damage, yikes. And it's barely still alive. So you said this Pegasus is in the cart? He flew in the
It's
cart?
like on top of the cart.
Alright, these hyenas aren't gonna jump on the cart. This one's gonna go for Shirazi, but I guess your cat's gonna intercept. Or
Well, but
something.
it can only do it on its turn. So, oh, and I didn't roll initiative with her.
It can go in the same turn as you.
Okay. But yes, it's going to attack it, but only on its turn.
Does that
Unless,
hit you,
unless it
Shirazi?
goes through it.
Sorry, a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I have my AC is exactly 7.
So that does hit then.
So that does hit.
Meet or beat, so yeah, it's 7. Okay, so you're gonna take 5 damage. And is the trip automatic?
I think it is. If it hits, the trip is automatic.
Okay, you are gonna be prone then. And take 5 damage. And it snarls at you. It almost sounds like it's almost like in a laugh. It sounds like a laugh to you almost. Escanor.
I'm going to move up.
You can move through allies if you want.
I'm going to kill this bastard. Or attempt to.
And
Go for
then
it.
you roll in that one.
Oh!
Your
Or
mom
crit.
rolls in that one.
Wow, your mom joke.
Dead. Anything else?
I'm gonna move one step.
Hold on. I can't remember. Can you designate your... Because you're 2-weapon fighting, can you switch to the targets for your 2 attacks?
I know you can when you have, like, when I get to the point where I have 2 attacks, I know I can designate them. But I don't know if that works the same when you're with 2 weapons. But I don't see why not. Like, if I can slash with my sword twice and say the first slash I hit this, the second slash I hit this, like, why couldn't you do that?
Yeah, so when you bring your scimitar down
So-
into the beast, it dies, and you have movement left, so I'll let you use the shield on something else if you want.
Alright, I'm just gonna move one more square up to here. And I guess whatever his name is.
So do you want to go with that, or do you want to go with the rules as written? Because I know the answer.
What's the answer?
The answer is you have to designate. So if you want to attack 2 different targets, you say I want to
Yeah, I'm
One
pretty
attack
sure
on this
I
guy,
said
one
Jose say he wanted to do that, so there you go.
Sounds good to me.
I'll know for in the future. I wasn't aware I could do.
I wasn't either, don't worry about it.
You can split your attacks, but you have to designate first.
So seeing that hyena die, this hyena is going to come up and try and bite Escanor.
That's technically the Pegasus could threaten him. Oh no, sorry, the Pegasus is up in the air. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
That's
It's in the cart, but it wasn't told to fight, so it's not. Unless you wanted to.
No.
I assumed you wanted to keep it safe or whatever.
Yeah.
And you said that's not a hit, right?
Nope.
Okay. This one sees Saska and is gonna try and bite. I'm assuming that misses.
Yes.
Saska, your turn.
So I cannot shoot if I shoot in melee.
Attack
Provoke
of
attack
opportunity.
of opportunity.
Yeah, you could
So I'm
five
just
step
gonna pick
back,
up my
though.
pick up. Nah, I'll just pick up my scythe and attack.
Okay.
Wouldn't picking it up be a standard? Because when you drop your weapon, if you pick it up, it's a standard.
I assume he was drawing it and he just misspoke. Is it actually on the floor? Why is it
I
on the
thought
floor?
you
I
said
actually
you put
put-
it
I
on the
pulled it
ground in
out
front
of-
of him.
I pulled it out of the scabbard and put it on the ground. Is that a standard action to pick up a weapon?
If you're holding a weapon, you have to drop. It's a free action to drop a weapon, but then if you want to pick one up, it's a standard. Why would you throw it on the floor? I thought you said you put the arrows on the floor to throw pick up arrows to shoot.
Well, yeah, but I can't hold the scythe and the bow at the same time.
Yeah, but in previous combats, you would drop your weapon and draw the scythe because you bought that special thing where it lets you draw weapons for free. So why would you drop it on the floor? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. That wasn't very smart of me. How's that?
It's not on the floor. It's in your thing. Saska wouldn't do that. Draw your scythe.
Okay, I'll drop the oath bow and draw my scythe and attack them.
Ooh, you slice right into it. Blood
love that.
splatters on your
That
on
that
your
was
face.
the noise of me actually killing it. John pounding the key on his keyboard. Bonk!
Natalia.
Okay, that was my turn.
Oh, sorry. I don't know
actually,
if you
I
wanted
can
to
move now,
yeah,
right?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I will do that. That's my move. Is done. Domino's Pizza just sent me an email.
What's the status on your pizza?
I didn't order pizza. They send me coupons.
Oh.
We slept last night, right? Is that correct?
Yes. The last
Okay.
combat we did was against the Knolls, and that was like middle of the night combat, basically.
So, John, how are you doing the healing overnight? Is it level plus your con bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, like for instance, if I were to heal with sleep, it'd be like I'm level 5 plus my con, which is the total's 14, but that's with a modifier. So
Wait, were you hurt from yesterday?
no, I'm
I
just
was.
trying to.
Oh.
I was hurt from yesterday.
I'm trying to figure out how it works.
Take your con bonus. So for con bonus is 2. Add that to your level. That's how much you heal with the full
Oh.
8 hours of work.
Okay, so the bonus is the modifier.
Give me a second. I'm looking at what happens to you.
The neck pulse is a 54.
Okay, yeah, you feel more in tune with your vampire heritage. I don't know how that would feel to you, but that's all I'm going to give you about that. You don't know anything else. Or what, how to do it.
Perception check to notice that, or not the whole thing, but the fact that she just
Nothing visit. Oh
rolled
yeah,
copies.
sure. Go ahead. Yeah, you notice her.
That's good.
Well, did anyone notice the dude telling her how to use this thing or no? Or was that a
no
private
one was
conversation?
present for that,
No one
and
was
no
present.
one tried to overhear it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, this is the first time you're seeing like this thing do something, and like well, Sasuke's the only one who's perceiving it, I guess. Anyone else can roll one. But Sasuke or anyone else who tries to see will notice her push the necklace into her chest, and like you see like some blood temporarily come out where the I don't know if you know what her necklace looks like. Do you guys know what her necklace looks like?
Oh,
So I mean, out of character, Sasuke's been very. She seems like she doesn't want anyone to really know about her, so he hasn't been pushing. So he hasn't really. He's paid attention to some things, like he remembers that she bit that guy's neck. So I also want to say that, in my opinion, no matter how high you roll, some things will not be able to be noticed. For example, I'm facing the other direction. She's 45 feet away from me, and Jet is in my way, and she's facing. So I'm not sure if I would see her push the necklace into her chest, but the mirror images, I'd be like, wow. So I just let you know, Sasuke's, wow, she's got some impressive magic.
Yeah, you may not be able to see this whole necklace thing, but you definitely see all this shit that just happened. But give me a second to describe the necklace for those that don't know what it looks like, just so you get like an idea of what's going on here. So the necklace is, it looks like a crescent moon, but facing downwards. So the edges of the moon almost look fang-like, and there's like a centerpiece that looks like it's a little bit separate with like a tiny silver ball on like a thread hanging in the middle of the necklace. So basically when she pushed this down into her chest, if you could see this, or if you tried to perceive it, you would have saw these two ends of the moon kind of puncturing her in the top part of her chest. And like kind of like when she did that, like her veins like get like more pronounced, and like all of her muscles get more pronounced, and she just looks more deadly. And yeah, that's all you kind of see from that.
danger.
Then actually, when she does do that thing with the necklace, if you saw in chat, 10 Natalias are now or 11 of them are on the battlefield. And she looks like she's like blurry to you if you kind of look at her. Like she looks like she's like, all the images look like they're hard to like see, like as if you had like, you needed glasses kind of thing.
Okay.
And she will kill this hyena in front of her.
So she gets. I'm just curious. It's a free action, standard action,
Minor.
minor action. Nice. That's
Do
awesome.
you? I mean, how are you dealing with like where these images would be and shit? Are we
They're-
just rolling with it?
For the way I understand the spell is they are occupying your square. So basically,
Oh, okay.
whenever something tries to hit you, you're gonna roll a d11, and if you roll a 1, it hits you. If you roll any other number, it hits an image.
Okay. Or attempts to. hit
Attempts
an
to, yeah.
image.
And if it misses you, but the attack is 5 or less than your AC, it kills an image.
Okay.
Just so you know. Yeah, you basically use Kagebonshin no Jutsu. Yeah, you're doing that move, and then that's it.
Yep, my turn's done.
So they're gonna go for all these Natalias. Is that 5 or below your AC?
Yes.
Or sorry, not more than 5. Like if it's 6 below, it misses completely. But if it's 5 and so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 below your AC, it hits an illusion.
Yeah, so it'll hit one.
Okay, so you're down to 10 illusions.
Right. She has to roll which one it hits, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, but if she rolls a 1, it hits her, right?
No. So, so basically, what's happening is it's rolling to hit. This is the order of operations. It rolls to hit. If it misses, it has a chance to hit an illusion because there's so many of them in her square. So it misses her. No, it misses all the illusions technically, but because they're illusions and they're occupying the same square, it has a chance to destroy one automatically. So you don't need to roll it unless you care about which specific illusion is dying. But yeah, so now you're down to
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, so now I'm down to 10.
10 of you, 9
Yeah.
9 illusions.
Yeah.
So that killed an illusion. Sorry, it's a bit confusing. I can re-explain it. I'm not explaining very well.
No. I got it.
This one's gonna try and bite the many Natalias. I assume that's not even 5 lawyer AC.
No.
Okay, so nothing hits anything. This one's gonna go for the one right in front of him. Escanor. Oh my lord. It falls prone, trying to bite but misses terribly. And falls on the floor. I don't know if this is the prone one, but it's prone. This one's gonna try, and so these are pretty intelligent fighters, so it's gonna go for this one. It seems you're occupied over there. That is not gonna. You have 10-foot range? Oh shit! All right. Well,
Yeah.
he does. The one of them in front of you is gonna try and hit you. Ooh, 19 to hit.
It'll kill an illusion.
Okay. This one's in front of Escanor. 22 to hit.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What's
Yeah,
your
Escanor's
AC?
got some bitchin' shit now. We upgraded him big time.
Alright, guess he misses. Shiraze.
Alright, I'm gonna use my move action to stand up.
Okay, you're standing up.
And then I am going to cast my Ward Hex on Escanor.
Okay, what does that do? Alright. And this only kicks in after he gets hit? Whatever occurs first, right?
Right.
Okay.
Or if he uses it on a save.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever one comes first, basically, until the warded creature is hit or fails a saving.
Basically, they have to. Escanor could just stand there. They have to crit him.
I assume you have nothing else to do on your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Oh my lord, this guy is gonna fall prone too, trying to bite at you. And Jet's gonna say, I think you guys have this under wraps, aka you can have the full experience for this, so he's just gonna chill in the car and pet the Pegasus.
Hell yeah.
Escanor, go ahead.
Keep Pegasus bro happy.
Split the attacks.
Go for it.
You have 2 that are prone. Is that correct?
One is prone right in front of him, the other one is almost dead, and the prone one is in front of you, another one.
Gotcha.
Holy
Hey,
shiza.
The middle guy and the one to the right.
So the weakened one is decimated. And this guy... with your shield, I assume? He's almost dead. Anything else?
Nope. I'll stand. Stand.
This hyena's gonna try and get revenge from the one you just killed. 18 to hit you? Probably not, because you said the other one. Jesus. Saska.
I think his AC is now like 28 or something ridiculous.
No, it's not that high.
Well, because he's got the ward hex. I will attack the one right in front of him.
Go for it.
Without it, it's 26.
Oh, jeez.
Oof, I probably miss.
That does miss. Wait, it's prone. Does he get -4 to his AC?
It's prone? Why is it prone?
It rolled a nat 1 and it fell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pain is
It's -4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
melee
hits.
specific.
Okay.
Decimated because he's on the floor. Oof. You want to use some movement?
Yeah, I can now full move, right?
You use an attack action. You can use your full move action, not like double move or whatever.
Five, 6. Okay, I'll move to there.
Okay.
No, I
Sorry,
lied.
do you have one?
I'll move to there.
Okay. Natalia.
Natalia's.
Holy shit. Which one were you in? He is decimated off the face of the earth.
Just exploding in blood.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Ooh, I need to make a roll here. So he gives you the cutest puppy dog's eyes that he can give you and tries to run away from you. Guess it didn't work. He gets obliterated.
No.
This one tries to bite you from the floor. He's not going to try and get up. That is not going to hit. Oh my lord. Shirazi starts laughing like a maniac over there. This one's also... Oh wait, you only have one attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
This one's piecing the fuck out of here. It's off screen. Are you guys going to attempt to chase it after the combat, or I'm just going to delete it?
No, I won't. I'm not going to go chase it if it's off screen.
Yeah, he's got 50 feet of movement. Let me just make sure how much...
Yeah,
he's
so
off
I
screen.
wouldn't be able to catch up to him, so he can go.
Okay. Shirazi.
I am going to go right here, and I'm going to give Escanor
You've imbued him with guidance.
when I find the spell.
Jet's gonna pull out a ration from his bag and feed the Pegasus. Escanor.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'm reloading the page.
No worries.
Hey, Saska. Did you
How
pick
far
up your
away?
bow?
How far away is he?
I'll give you an exact measurement in a second.
But
He's...
did you pick up your bow?
Of course I did.
With
Isn't
which
that-
action?
Bird?
Yeah, your bow's back over here, isn't it?
I guess. It doesn't matter if I want to get technical. The range on my bow is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so he technically from you, he is like 80 feet away from you right now,
So the max range on my bow is 1,000 feet.
with minuses to hit, I assume, at that
Yeah,
range.
big time minuses. Yeah.
I'm splitting the damage.
Yes, sir. Just so I don't know if one of your weapons does more damage than the other. I'm assuming when you say split the damage, your first attack is always going to the first target and so forth, unless you want to separate it specifically.
And my first attack should always go to the whatever's directly on.
Okay. So yeah, you murder this guy, and the 19 will hit, but he lives after the shield smashes into him. He is going to disengage because somehow a hyena knows how to do that. And he is also gonna book it, but he only
does
makes
that
it
mean-
hit.
Smack it again?
It disengaged.
Where did it disengage to?
Right, because you
here.
remember she's got 10 feet range.
Oh, can you disengage that fucking far?
Oh wait, no, he gets
Jesus.
half his movement, right? Sorry, he goes here. Saska.
Okay, I will
He's whimpering and
Walk
crying,
over.
if that matters.
walk over and pick up my bow and shoot him.
Okay.
That's 2 standards.
Yeah,
No.
you guys are gonna murder this thing, so it just depends who wants to
I'm
kill.
walking, that's my movement. I pick up my bow and shoot it.
Picking up a weapon off
This
the
is
ground is
standard.
a standard.
Okay.
Natalia.
Hi, pretty puppy. Bye-bye, pretty puppy.
You murder the puppy.
We're cat lovers around here.
Can I still see the other hyena?
I mean, 1,000 yards.
I mean, you can shoot at 1,000
Yeah,
yards,
it's
but
like-
can you accurately aim at 1,000 yards? Like, wouldn't you have, like, minuses to hit because it's so fucking far?
Yeah, you can see it. You can definitely see it. It's about 100,
so-
100 and something feet away from you.
So that's 2 range increments, so I get a -2 on my attack.
Go for it.
Okay. I am taking double shots, -2 on each of these. Okay. I don't want to go change.
So is this -2, -4, so -6?
So no. So it should be a 15 and a 12.
So the 15 will hit, and it will bring the beast down.
Okay. I will gather up all my arrows
All right, yeah, you can do
and
that.
clean them up, store them back in my quiver. Same thing with my scythe.
I will
I have a bow in
scavenge
my
the
hand.
corpses over here to see if there's anything worth picking up or harvest.
Give me an appraise check. Well, this battle's over. Let me just take that.
It's funny. For just a moment, I was thinking to myself, "Boy, it feels weird having Jet just watch us."
Well, the way I was gonna like RP the experience thing is he's quite an experienced person, and he'd rather let you guys get the experience of fighting these creatures than him waste his like spells and stuff like that. That's like what he's
That's
doing.
fine. He's like a backup.
Yeah,
Like, oh shit, that's a young adult dragon. Maybe we should get Jet involved.
exactly. So yeah, as you're looking at these corpses, nothing. They don't have any money on them. But yeah, you're pretty sure like no one would pay for any pelts of hyenas or anything like that.
I was gonna say, how about the pelts?
They're quite common in these parts, so I mean, if people wanted like
Plus
hyena
they're
skins,
ugly.
it's quite
Sure.
yeah.
Can you eat them?
Yeah, you could eat them if you wanted. The meat would not be very tasty, but you could eat it.
Yeah. I'll hunt later.
Well, it depends on how well you can cook, actually. Do you have a cooking proficiency?
No, sadly I do not.
Yeah, so you guys can keep moving that day and until the night where you want to set up a camp. So, I'll say this is near the end of the day, so you can set up a camp here if you want. You can pick a spot to set up camp.
Okay, so it's basically we're probably gonna do the same setup as before.
So,
You know, back the wagon off. Here, I'll move the wagon.
yeah.
Do you have
And
backup bells for
then-
the wagon?
Yep.
Every time you make the wagon wider, I just laugh at the size of the donkey increase.
Right?
It's all
It was
chonky.
so fat.
Well, the cart looks right, but the fucking I don't know, man. Okay, I tried.
It's okay. I'm just saying it makes me laugh.
You have a handout for not handout, but maybe something for like a fire.
Ooh, I think I might.
And I have firewood here, but I don't have the ability to drag anything else.
Here you go.
Cool. Can I have access to it, or
Yeah,
or
I'll
j-
give
you
you
can put
all
it, you can put it right
players.
there?
There you go. That's your little campfire that you
Okay,
can.
that's where I build the fire. And again, same thing as before. I have a different spell memorized, but I still have keep watch, so I will keep watch unless someone else wants to.
Oh yeah, and awkwardly for the 20 minutes there are still like whatever how many Natalias and stuff. So, until the 20 minutes are up, then they all
Okay,
vanish.
as long as she's not having a conversation with them all.
They all mimic her movements too, so I don't know if this is like a weird thing, but anyway.
Okay, I'm impressed. Saska, as it even says, that's pretty impressive magic. How come I haven't seen you use that before?
Sorry.
Can we roll to see if we're talking to the right Natalia?
Technically, yeah.
There's 9 total left, so me and 8 images.
Mm-hmm. Are you purposely ignoring Saska's question?
Sorry, I didn't know if that was in character or not.
Yep, that was in character. That's pretty impressive magic. How come I haven't seen you use that before?
It's something relatively new that I learned, and this was the first chance to make good use of it.
Okay, and he sort of nods his head, says again, that's pretty impressive. And then he makes a woogie voice. Isn't it, Mirka? Yes, it is.
Are we just leaving Jed in the middle of the road? Just
Sorry, I
be
didn't
like-
move him. He would obviously be wherever you want him to sleep.
Okay, I will hunt tonight.
Okay, roll me a survival.
And
Okay, yeah, you can find enough to feed you all for 2 days. And then whatever else you found
Okay.
will go bad.
can anybody else cook? Because all I do is cook it till it's not dripping red anymore, and then I eat it. And I probably scavenge maybe this time. I think. Can I find a wild apple tree?
Sure.
Okay,
Can
I
you cook
scavenge
it
some apples.
to where it's dripping a little red for Natalia?
Good. I say, sure I can, or you're welcome to give it a shot. We've all got mess kits from our class kits. I give Natalia a couple apples and I say, the horse would probably like these. Sort of a kind of a deadpan.
Horse. So Shiraze goes up to Jet because she's curious about something. She asks him if she can ask him a question.
Sure.
Do
So yeah,
have
you guys
any
are all
kind-
sitting around the campfire, eating.
So Shiraze asks Jet, "Do you have any kind of like magical sight or anything like that that helps you perceive?"
He kind of, I was going to say looks at you, but his face is in your direction. And he kind of like scrunches his mouth a bit, like, yeah, he just scrunches his kind of mouth a little bit, and like tilts his head a bit and says, "Why do you ask?"
I'm sorry. I'm just curious. If it makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. Just tell me that it's none of my business. I just was kind of.
So if I hear him say, "Why do you ask?" Saska makes that noise when you're like kind of derisively laughing, but you're holding it in at the same time. Like I think Whitney does it all the time when she goes.
Roll me a diplomacy or charisma, whatever is like your best, like convince someone to tell you something skill.
Okay.
That's probably not me. Okay.
Well, Shiraze specifically, because she's the one asking. Ooh. Is everyone like actively listening to this conversation, or is it quiet, or are people just like talking amongst
It's
themselves?
pretty quiet. I mean, I'm cooking, but I'm listening because when she asks it, I'm curious also. Like I think it's funny that he asks, "Why do you ask?"
Okay, this thing is gonna be over here probably. He will get up and motion for Shiraze to follow him, and he'll kind of walk over here.
Okay, I am very much paying attention.
He will whisper. Okay. DC 25 to hear a whisper from that far. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so he whispers to Shiraze. Before I left Gethin for my studies, I had a powerful wizard cast certain spells on my eyes to make them a little bit more useful. Although I cannot see, I can perceive magical things.
That's so interesting. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just.
No,
was curious.
it's just something I'd like to keep to spellcasters. You see, it's not wise to let everyone know your weaknesses and strengths.
Oh, for
But
sure.
I did hear you were a student of Geffen, so I assume my secret is safe with you.
Absolutely. I won't say a word.
He nods.
So I
And,
just
you know,
letting you know, Saska totally has the idea to call out. It's safe with me too, but he.
and he
Dropping
will.
some Eve.
Yeah. So also, I don't know if anyone was looking or paying attention, but when he is walking like in this open space, he has a staff. I don't know if you remember. He's using that as like a seeing stick, so he like uses that to like find his way back to
Okay.
the campfire.
So what I got from that, he can't really see, but he's got like extra sensory abilities.
Can
That
see.
he can
Can
see
sense
magic.
Pretty
magic.
sure out of character, it's like detect magical auras probably casted permanently on his eyes.
That would be a good guess. But you can roll a knowledge arcana, Shiraze, and whoever heard that to get like guess what spell he
Nah,
might be
I
referring
don't
to.
think Saska would make that connection. He's just. I just don't think he would make that connection.
Yeah, so the first things that would come to your head, Shiraze, is he might have true seeing, detect magic, or the detect magical auras. One of these or a combination of those probably are have been casted permanently.
Man, his eyes
on
are
him.
OP. I don't want him.
Well, he can't see,
Great.
but he can see these things apparently, is from what he told you.
So, while they're eating, Shiraze says, "Can I ask another question?"
God.
Quite curious, aren't you? He has like a smirk when he says that, and he says, "Go ahead."
So Shiraze just kind of says dryly, "Well, I mean, you know what they say about curiosity and the cat folk."
He chuckles a bit.
I just wondered, were you born blind?
Any smile or anything on his face immediately goes away,
So yeah,
and
this is
he,
something where I just want to let you know
yeah,
if he can somehow perceive this, Saska, who was kind of for him smiling and kind of having a good time, gets very serious and he's very much listening to that because he remembers the rumors that
mm.
we read about inside the library. So
Again, I don't mean any offense or to bring up anything uncomfortable. I just want to get to know you a little.
Okay, so let me just describe the scenario exactly how I imagine this happening, just because I think it's somewhat important. So, like, I imagine everyone's kind of like having like a jokish kind of mood around. Everyone's kind of talking amongst themselves, and he kind of was joining in on that when you were like asking another question, curious, like a cat thing you were doing, and he was smirking and kind of laughing at that. Then immediately when you say like, "Oh, were you born like that?" or whatever, he immediately like his demeanor completely changes. He goes from like smirking and kind of laughing to completely serious, looking kind of sad and almost angry. And he will like he was like half eating his food, and he like puts it down and kind of shoves it like toward the fire as if he's like done eating. And he will say, "I wish to not converse any further about these things. I'm gonna retire for the night." And he like abruptly like gets up and like goes to, I don't know if you guys are letting him sleep in the cart or whatever, but yeah, so he'll go to the cart and like out of view from everyone.
okay, as he's walking away, I will call softly to him. Sleep well. And that's not sarcastic or anything. That's
No, yeah,
Saska,
he
honestly.
doesn't respond or anything. If
So
you want, you can give
I
me a
look
sense
around.
motive. Anyone, if you guys want to
Yeah,
like
I was thinking about it.
gauge his reaction there, or if you want to just put it together yourself, it's up to you.
I'll try sense motive on it.
Sasuke, you're not really sure what to make heads or tails of it. You might think he's just like an arrogant prince, like you always thought. Escanor, you kind of think the same. You're like, why is he so grumpy or whatever? Natalia and Shiraze, you kind of get the idea that this is a very sensitive topic for him, and perhaps something happened. You get the feeling that he probably wasn't born with it. Something probably happened that made him get like so triggered or whatever.
Dun dun dun. They wanted the paladin to be king, so they transferred the blindness, and he sold.
Right. I sort of look around the group and say, "Now that was interesting."
So Shiraze is going to get up. She's going to go just to the side of the wagon, just like right there, not like looking at him or anything. And she's just going to say very softly, "I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend you."
Give me a perception check. So he's lying there looking like he's sleeping. Give me a perception check if you can actually see if he's sleeping or not. He doesn't respond to you, but
Oh, whoops. that is Shiraze.
yeah. You can tell that he is awake. Like you see him, you don't see him like breathing like in a rhythmic way that would indicate sleeping. Like you're pretty sure he's awake. He's just not answering you, but he doesn't seem like pissed off. He just doesn't seem like he wants to talk about anything or talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's trying to
Shiraze-
pretend to be sleeping. Like he's trying to like act like he's sleeping.
Shiraze is just, she's a very sensitive person to emotion, and she doesn't want to let that be unsaid that she didn't mean to over.
Yeah, so you definitely know he heard you and whatever, but he doesn't like respond to you. Yeah, so you guys can let me know when you're ready for bed or what the watch situation is like. I forget what order you guys go in. Or unless you guys want to talk amongst yourselves before you go to bed.
Is Sasuke gonna take some meth and stay up all?
Oh my god.
I will take the entire watch if you'd like. Although again, I explained that I'm using a spell, and if anybody else wishes to take watch, they can. I don't mind taking.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna say if you want to get some sleep, Sasuke, I'll stay up this time.
Well, Escanor, you can't see for shit in the dark, but okay.
Where's the
will-
crown?
I say that laughingly, by the way, trying to. I guess it's probably not a
Escanor's
good
gonna
joke,
be a
but
pretty, pretty princess.
Oh, I was gonna ask Shiraze to let me borrow that pretty crown.
I put it on your head and say, "Aw, look at the pretty princess."
So Natalia did not give an apple to the horse. I am going to. Sorry,
Uh,
Pegasus.
I never said I didn't.
Never said you did.
She did say last session that like whenever there's downtime, she's feeding it or doing whatever to make it nice with her.
Okay.
But yeah,
well,
you can also feed it
I
as
give you
well.
several apples
Okay.
and offer her advice that horses, Pegasus, whatever they probably like the apples. So here you go. I got these for you.
Sorry, I'm just making some rolls here.
Okay. So I have cast keep watch
On yourself or
uh,
just yourself? Oh, Escanor?
Nope. Escanor wanted to take watch, so I will cast the spell for you.
So wait, sorry. So only you two are staying up the whole night?
No, just Escanor.
Oh, just Escanor.
Yep.
Okay.
He casts the spell that is like he gets. It's like he gets 8 hours of sleep, but he's.
Yeah. I just thought you could do it to more than one person.
He can.
I
He's
can.
just choosing not to.
Okay.
I'll stay up with Escanor. What the?
Okay, you don't have to. I'm not trying to make you. I'm just saying. I was just confused. I thought you both were. I just want to make sure.
Sasuke's not comfortable in the tent, so he's just gonna pull his bedroll up to the whatever's left of the fire, and he's gonna sleep by the fire.
Well, if me and Escanor are staying up, I would suggest that if he's gonna wear the crown, that we like put the fire out, since I have night vision anyway.
Sounds okay to me. Mirka curls up next to Sasuke.
Okay. The people on watch give me perception checks. Just one each.
So you get any bonuses from the crown? No.
Clearly.
He gets 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I don't think he gets any raw bonus to perception, but Those were good perceptions. Both of you. So this is like 3 or 4 hours in your watch. I don't know what you guys are talking about, or if you're just silently standing there watching. But actually, what is a conversation between Natalia and Escanor like when you guys are sitting at your own watch? What do you guys have to talk about? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's okay.
You have children?
Oh no.
Take your time.
We don't have to do this. We can just skip this. It's not a big deal. But while you guys are on watch, yeah, I don't know if you want to wait for her just to come back or.
That's a Pegasus.
I don't know if she's AFK. She just may not be able to talk because of.
Yeah, I'm here. He's calming down. I just was trying to say that I couldn't. Like,
Everything
talk
okay?
into his- Yeah, I don't know. It was one of those things where like he obviously like hurt himself slightly enough to like be crying and throwing a fit, but not enough that he was like genuinely hurt. He just wanted to climb on my lap and was crying, so I just didn't want to cue and have massive crying sounds.
Okay. Good. I'm glad he's okay.
Chill. He's just looking at the computer now, so it's fine.
Did you guys want to RP a conversation or not? You don't have to.
I wouldn't really be prying for anything. I've already asked her about a certain thing before.
Okay. While you guys are on your watch, you guys hear like rumbling from the under the ground. Like you hear like the ground starts shaking. And it sounds like it's coming from like 4 different directions, like 4 directions, like this.
Hello? The fuck?
Hello?
You hear like rumbling of ground, and it sounds like things are headed toward you in these like directions.
The earth is shaking. Is that enough to wake us
Any
up?
particular knowledge check to try to figure out what the fuck would make the earth shake?
Sure. Knowledge nature, and people sleeping. Give me a fortitude save.
What if I don't have ranks in knowledge nature?
You can roll it untrained.
Can I use my charm to re-roll the fort save?
You want to fail the fort save because if you're very fortitude, you will not wake up.
Oh, jeez.
You can re-roll it if you want.
Nope, never mind.
Let me just roll one for Jet real quick. Jet.
Well, wouldn't the donkeys like get startled and move the wagon any?
Well, they're not tied to the wagon while we're resting, are they?
I'm not sure. Are they?
No, generally don't. I give them some rain and let them grow.
Yeah, I was gonna say let them graze, because otherwise it gets uncomfortable. They can get sores and stuff.
Yeah. So while this is happening, you guys are starting to. Shirazi starts to like wrestle and wake up. So does Jet. Sasuke, you remain asleep, but I assume everyone's gonna alert you to wake up soon anyway. But the nature checks. You recall Sasuke when he did his nature thing, that he said that there were I don't even know how to say this, ankegs. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Ankegs?
Ankegs, yeah. These things can burrow underground. You're pretty sure there are 4 of them headed toward your camp at the moment.
Would I have any idea of the strength? AKA, would I have any knowledge of how difficult these things are to? Because I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's kind of like a worm kind of creature. Let me get the description here. They're pretty common in these areas. They're pretty big. They're like horse-sized. What else can I tell you? They usually try to bite their prey. They have some acid and poison damage, but in terms of like how sturdy they are, you're pretty sure you can kill them within 1 and 2 hits. The only thing you'd be worried about is like their poison or their acid kind of hits.
Okay.
And yeah, usually like bigger and dangerous ones are found in deserts. So you're not in a desert, so you're sure like they're not like super dangerous, but they're still something not to like scoff at.
I walk over and not like kick hard, but like kick at his feet. Like, hey, wake up!
Okay. I spring to my feet. What? Ant eggs? No, I will wake up.
There's something headed
Yeah.
towards us.
Roll initiative, and Jet's asking if you need his help or can you go back to sleep, or would you like to wait and find that out?
I tell him, you can sleep, my lord. Everything's under control.
All right, he immediately goes back to sleep.
Maybe come help if you hear screaming.
Well, yeah, if you guys scream for help, I'm sure he will get up. Let me just get these things out here.
Or if you hear dead silence.
If you hear somebody screaming "biblioteca," that's a bad sign.
Right? Nobody likes libraries.
Worms.
This looks like shrimp.
Tramp.
Alright, Escanor, go tank. Damn it, this child. She somehow always manages to slap my keyboard.
What the? What's up with the thing?
What?
It says Escanor rolls a 17, and then it says rolls a
Oh, did you push it twice?
no.
I'm not sure. Is this the first time it's doing that?
Well, it's funny because it gave you the 20 and not the 17.
Just gonna test something here. Remember that I have a 12.
What the fuck?
I think he hit it twice.
Oh, you just hit it twice?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can change it back. I had a 12.
I'll be right back real fast.
Oh, okay. No, I guess I had 11. My bad. Oh, wait a minute. I
No,
did
you
have
had
a
a
12.
Out of 12.
Cool.
Well, I'll take the 17. It's fine.
No, it's fine. You can whatever thing your thing says now. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. I just gotta roll their HP real quick.
You mentioned something about a sound. Something with sound, so I did turn it up. All I hear is music. So.
Yep, I have not played the sound that I wanted you to hear yet.
Okay, cool.
You'll know when that happens.
He's gonna make us turn it up, and then he's gonna play that like THX noise.
No. So yeah, Escanor, you're up first.
Yeah, you're both wrong. He's gonna play. Now I have to kill you. This David has pumpkins.
Are these? You said these are large creatures?
They are large creatures.
Fuck.
But you would know with that check you had that their reach is only 5 feet. Welcome back. Because they have to like get up and bite you, so they don't have 10-foot reach. They have 5-foot reach.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step up and start attacking the dude.
Which one? This one? Okay.
And I'll just put both my attacks on it.
Ooh, my lord.
The crits tonight.
Sorry, you said you're doing both on one, or are you splitting them?
Yep.
Well, lucky you. You murder it. It splatters before you. Anything else?
Let's see. I will move over here.
Mm-hmm. This thing's turn. How smart are these things? Ooh, not very smart. It's gonna go for the first humanoid they can see, and that's gonna be this kitty cat over here. It's gonna try and bite it. Does 8 hit your cat?
No. Although, just to let you know, she doesn't have a very impressive armor class.
Well, it misses. Natalia.
I'm gonna move like over here
Mm-hmm.
and stand right here.
You're gonna drop your blade. You were kind of.
Did we roll that?
Oh yeah,
you
you're
have
right.
the talisman.
I'll use my reroll.
Oh my lord!
Jesus.
You can tell you just killed it. Like it was on barely enough life, and you just as you cut your blade right through it, it falls to the ground, like dead. Guts exploding
like drops
everywhere.
her sword, re-rolls, and kicks her sword in midair. Like kicks her sword through it.
Anything else?
How much of my movement did I use? I was right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
10 feet about.
5, 10. Technically, that would have been 15.
Sure.
So 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll stop there.
Okay. Sasuke.
I will tell Mirka to back off and protect Tarasa. And I will take... No. I just want to try this out. I'm going to cast Gravity Bow.
Okay, what does that do?
I am getting to my spells tab now.
Gravity bow. Fire from your bow. Instantly strike the target and they return them to normal a few minutes later.
If I can give you the too long, didn't read version, you could...
So basically your damage dice increases the next size category for the arrow damage.
Correct. For example, it says medium longbow, which is kind of what I have. Normally deals 1d8 points of damage, but it would instead deal 2d6.
Okay.
It's a standard action, so that is my turn.
Shirazar.
Okay, so I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to offer Sasuke guidance.
I accept.
Anything else?
That's it, that's all.
Alright. The Sandkeg is going to go for Natalia. I don't know, does this provoke an attack of opportunity if it moves up to you like that?
Yeah, I guess technically, because it was in my threat range. and
Take
it
your
moved.
attack of opportunity. Oh my lord. It is barely still alive and it comes up to attack you. 22?
Oof, yeah, that's gonna hit.
So 13 damage plus 2 points of acid damage, and you are grabbed. So you're grappled with it.
Okay, so acid damage is just treated like normal damage, but it's magical.
Yes. And I think there's some like saving throws for your armor and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
I did post a picture of what they look like.
So yeah, this thing, when it grabs you, it's kind of like... What is this you posted? Oh, okay, yeah. So it's kind of just like... has you in its pincers after it attacked you.
Oh, look, it loves you.
And that was a bite damage. That's piercing and bludgeoning. So I don't know if that activates your frosting. This one's gonna go for Escanor right in front of him. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Escanor. Before you split up your attacks, because it's grabbed Natalia and she's in its pincers, if you try to attack that one, you have a chance to hit her. Just letting you know before you declare your attacks. I mean, it's almost dead, so I mean, she can probably handle it. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I'll just do them both on this guy.
There's 4 more, right? Because I want to test my gravity bow.
No, there were 4 in total, and you've killed 2 already.
Alright, where's that Pegasus?
Nice knowing you.
Oh. The other one's gonna miss, but the first one hits.
Reroll that.
He's still alive. Oh, unless you want to re-roll it.
Do you want to re-roll it, or do you want to give Sasuke a chance to test his gravity?
This is technically the next day, right? Like, this is the morning of the next...
No. This is the night still, so if you use it now, you'll get it for the next day.
I'll let Sasuke do his thing.
Alright. Natalia. This beast is hanging on for dear life, and it's hanging on to you for dear life.
Do I need to roll anything to be able to attack it while being grappled by it?
No. You can do it normally.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Headbutt. Headbutt.
Don't call Natalia a butthead.
You murder
Bite
this
it.
thing that's attached
Bite
to
it
you,
back.
and it kind of slithers to the ground off
This
of you.
one? Sorry, I didn't mean to cue up my mic when I said that. I was asking Charlie a question.
And you still have your movement, should you so wish to use it.
Nah, I'll stay here for now.
Sasuke.
Okay, I will take 2 shots.
The first one will miss, unless there's any bonuses in there that we're not.
Nope.
And the second one will hit and kill it. And it falls to the ground, helpless. And you guys murdered 4 of these things quite easily.
Okay, I will collect all my arrows. And in 5 minutes, my gravity bow will.
Shirase rushes over to Natalia and says, "Are you okay? Do you want me to?"
I'm pretty good, but if you wanna toss me a heal or 2, I wouldn't object.
All right. So I'm going to use the Cure Moderate Wounds wand. That is a tongue twister.
Can't
What was
see
that?
shit on these ones.
Natalia, take 8 points of damage.
What?
Oh, Jesus. How long does this shit last?
Just for the end of the night. So when you go to raise your wand to her and you're trying to heal her, it looks like you've deepened the cuts in her that the beast caused her. So it looks like more blood
Do I
starts
notice
coming
that?
out.
I'll
if you're looking, yeah.
wince at Shiraze and be like, unfortunately, I think this is a side effect of using my necklace. Let's hold off on healing me until tomorrow morning.
I rolled a perception check. Did I notice that?
You notice that when Shiraze, if you didn't notice it, you definitely heard her say that. and you noticed like as she tried to heal her, it looked like it caused more damage to her.
So I apologize profusely and ask if there's anything I.
Nah, just sleep off what I can.
We've got a bunch of bloody worms on the ground. Might benefit from.
Yeah. Did you guys want to do anything else for the night?
I mean, is there anything we can collect off these?
Who's looking? Escanor? Yeah, you don't. They're just like bloody carcasses on the floor of these
I'm
bug-like
wanting
things.
to
So-
use.
Yeah, if I want to appraise them, do I use my appraise or I have leather working? Can I substitute that instead?
Shirazi tells you that these things are completely useless. There's nothing of value on them.
Okay.
Sorry, that like any part of them appears worthless, but like, yeah, you guys no one's like searched them. The one person searched them was Escanor, and he said he didn't find anything on them. Natalia, yeah, you're not. What are you doing? Are you just
I'm
like
gonna
looking
take a
on
look.
them?
Jesus.
With that perception check, you have the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it doesn't matter now.
Well, I wanted to hear what you were doing because you don't see anything on them. Like, they're not like carrying pouches of gold.
No,
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'd probably like, as well as like looking at them, kind of like kick open their wounds, see if there's anything interesting inside of them.
Yeah, when you
Did
do
they eat something?
Yeah, so when you do that, when you kick it, kind of in frustration and anger, part of like the carcass like kind of breaks apart from the one that you killed because you like overkilled it, and you notice something shiny in the belly of that one you just opened up. And Saska, with that perception check, you see the glimmer off like the moon light. You see like a glimmer of something in the carcass of that one she opened up.
I will take care to try to pick it up, but using like gloves and shit, so I'm not touching what I assumed it would like acidy insides and gross.
Yeah, I recommend that. I recommend that Escanor does that because he has heavy armor, which probably comes with heavy gauntlets. And my perception check, I also want to be.
I mean, I'm wearing the exact same armor as Escanor, so
okay,
whatever
cool.
he has, I would also have.
Yeah, and she's already injured. Let her.
Hold on, I'm just seeing what you find here. Okay, sorry. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys just putting you're emptying this one carcass out on the floor to see what it has in there?
I'm probably going to do it to the rest of them also.
Okay. So this first one, I don't know if someone wants to write this down. Or you guys want me to type it to you?
All right, it down.
So the first one had a pouch in there that was kind of opened up, that shimmered when you looked in there. It has 3 gold, 63 silver, 46 copper in there.
I'm sorry, say that again. Just the silver and copper part.
63 silver, 46 copper.
Okay.
1 hemite gem. 1 malachite gem. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Malachite? I don't know what the fuck to say it. 2 gems. I don't know if any of you are gem experts. I don't know if you would know what types they are. And as you're, I don't know how you guys emptied this out, but as you guys looked at the bottom of the carcass, it looks like a piece of wood sticking out of it. So I assume you'd pull it out.
Like, did it swallow the piece of wood, or is the piece of wood stuck in it?
It looks like
But
it's
yes, I'm
been
going to pull out the
swallowed.
piece of wood.
It looks to be a very well-crafted longbow. Masterwork longbow.
Okay.
The second one, it has... So each of these have... Okay, so the second one has another pouch too. 77 gold. Oh man, it has a few pouches. So 77 gold, 345 silver, 1,147 copper pieces in this thing. And there is an assortment of gems. You can just write assortment of gems. They're worth a total of 200 GP. And there's a vial that looks like there's like a vial of oil that looks to be in there as well. You're not sure what it is. The other two, they just have very well-crafted short swords, masterwork short swords. So 2 masterwork short swords. I don't know if you guys will need to check for this, but basically the idea is you think they may have eaten some other adventurers, and these are their items that they ingested. If you need me to type out any of that or repeat any of it, let me know and I can, or you're good to go.
It's not every day you see the merchandise come to you.
Could I make a knowledge check to find out what that oil? I don't know what I would do.
Are you? Yeah, I don't think you would have. There's no way you would just know what this is.
I mean,
Do you have detect magic?
Yes, I do.
That might work. Yeah, so you see that this oil is radiating magic. Let me give you. I assume you're concentrating the full.
Yes.
So let me give you the school. If your knowledge arcana is high enough.
I just split up all of the money evenly that we would have found on there, so we can just add it to our character sheet and not lose track.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're not sure what this school is of the magic, but it's definitely magic.
I guess we could ask Jet to appraise it tomorrow, or identify it, or whatever.
Yeah, okay, if you do that, I'll just tell you. It's, Transmutation, School of Transmutation. I don't think he would know what that would be. I don't think you can know the spell. Do you have a chance to know the exact spell?
I mean, can you spellcraft it?
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
true, you can do that.
Well, my spellcraft isn't great, but I tried.
Yeah, so I'll just say sometime the next day you asked him to give you the School of Magic Transmutation, and you put 2 and 2 together with the spellcraft. It's Oil of Blessed Weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, if there's nothing else you guys want to do this night, we can head to the next day.
Shirazi, are you keeping the oil on you?
I mean, I just wanted to know what it was and what it did. I don't really use weapons.
I don't care either way. I was just gonna write the other items down on my character sheet.
I would probably have given it back to somebody just because I don't really use weapons so much as I use my mind. My mind is...
Okay. Well, I'll write it all on my character sheet then.
Oh, and sorry, I don't know if this is super important to you because I assume no one wants to use that bow, but the bow is not like the string is not on it. It looks to have been melted away from the stomach acids. So yeah, it just looks. It's just like you could tell it was a bow, but it's still a masterwork longbow. Just can't use it at the moment until you get it like restrung. And yeah, we'll go to the next day unless anyone has anything else they want to do.
Is there the these things are made from not made, but their bodies are chitin, basically insect.
Yes. Why?
I'm considering taking some of their skin and maybe trying to make armor out of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Quick question on just a clarification of rules. If I wanted to heal check myself to try to increase the HP I would gain by sleeping, is that at all that's not like, I don't know how to put thoughts into words, but I can still do that without harming myself at this point, right? Because I'm not physically casting any sort of holy magic on myself. I'm just like doing things to help me heal better overnight.
Yeah, give me a second.
No, sleeping hurts you.
Never to sleep again.
Yeah, so you can do that. So you need a what's the check? You need a DC 15 heal check
Oof.
to give you double the rate of healing. 2
Well,
hit points
it's
per
either
level
ooh,
for 8 hours, or
nice.
4 points per level for each day of complete rest. So you're going to get an 8-hour rest, so 2 hit points per level.
Okay, so 10 hit points plus con mod.
Yeah. Ooh, does anyone have bandages or any medical supplies on them? You need to have these to make this work.
Let me check.
Ooh, and sorry, you can't give long care rest to yourself, so someone else has to do this.
Well, fuck. Okay.
We don't have a healer's kit. Remind me when we get to the next town, we'll get a healer's kit.
Okay, if all of you give me heal checks and 2 of you pass, I'll say you can do this. Without any, you can scavenge leaves and stuff and natural medicines. If both of you can meet a DC 15 heal check.
Rip. Nope.
Nail the
Alright,
hill.
so
Oh god. Okay, sorry.
1 hit point per level plus con mod it is, so 8. Yeah, 8. I
That's a
got my
shame.
8
I
hit
actually have
points
6
back.
points of heal and I still failed.
I can heal you in the morning.
Yeah. I was just trying to make it so we didn't have to use quite as many charges.
As perceptive as Shiraze is, I could see her trying to heal you multiple times. Why isn't this working? Heal! Heal!
It would have been funny if was this the first time you used that wand?
No, it was
Oh.
the third time.
Okay, because I was gonna say like
Like
you
my
could be,
wand's broken.
No,
What's happening?
you could be like someone put inflict
yeah.
critical wounds on it or whatever, the opposite spell. Someone accidentally put the opposite spell on it. But yeah. So if you guys are good to rest, we'll go into the next day, but we can take a 5-minute break here if you want to go to the washroom and get some water and stuff.
Okay.
Did you walk away, John?
Look at this stream.
I am going to put ice in my drink. I'll be back.
Jaeger asked if you had walked away, but then he said he was going to go put ice in his drink, so he is not here. What you eating? I want a cookie. I technically have 1 Oreo left. But not the fudge covered ones, unfortunately. Just a regular Oreo. They are. Well, I actually say it's a double stuff because I don't buy regular Oreos. At the very least, I buy double stuff. You look hilarious right now. I literally had panned over to the stream just for a second to look and see if there's any comments, and I was looking at Discord, but I still had it up as the browser in the background. All of a sudden I look up from Discord and there's just a cookie chilling in your mouth. Oh, that was funny. Now I want to make some cookies. I don't think I have all the ingredients to make cookies though. Oh, look at you, baby. Look at you, baby. Someone is gonna be walking very soon. Yes, you are. I know. It's like such a change. Charlie was super late, like with most of his developmental milestones. I don't know if it was because he was like born early and just really small. Because I feel like I've seen a little bit of a
Ready?
I didn't see where we were on the map. Were we gonna make it to town, or were we gonna do another day?
Last day of traveling. I need a party formation. How you guys are traveling before things happen.
Before we start traveling, Shirazi wanna toss me a heel?
Of course. I hope it doesn't backfire this time.
Me too. Should have
We're moving.
known. Do I get healed, John?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
You also do not
Drops
feel as close to your heritage anymore today.
Okay. I'm like 2 hit points away from max, so I'm probably fine for now, unless you want to use like Cure Light, but don't use Cure Moderate again.
Well, of course, no. I was only doing that because you were down so much.
Yeah, I'm probably fine for now.
Logistical healing. Logistical healing.
All right. I imagine I'm gonna be towards the.
I'm okay with that. So just for sake of RP, Mirka's off somewhere over here, just exploring. Ooh, what is it? I don't know what that smells like. So
Well,
she's
hold
over
on.
there.
I need to know your traveling positions. As you travel, you can go either way, but you're traveling like south this way, or the other way.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter, but you're traveling this way. So I need to know like how you guys are positioned around the cart, or where you are.
I just moved the cart a tiny bit forward, so if people wanted to be behind it, they had room to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I am. I maintained that position, front,
I
right.
guess I'll kind of be in the rear-ish a little bit, just in case.
I immediately draw my weapons when I hear the music change.
The music has stayed the same.
Is Haru driving the car?
Jasper, are you back there? What do you?
I'm just walking alongside the cart towards the back.
As you guys are traveling, give me 2 sets of perception checks. First, give me 1 round, and I'm going to tell you what the result of that, and then.
Why the fuck is it double roll?
I don't know, your mouse might be double clicking. But I can use both of those unless you want to re-roll for the second one.
That's fine.
Hold on.
That sounds spoopy. Feel like I just heard a fucking dinosaur.
Oh shit, he did say there was T-Rexes.
Okay,
Right.
Sasuke, roll me a stealth check.
Oh God. I think there's a dinosaur.
Okay, so only Natalia notices this. Sasuke seems to be eyeing you more than usual. You can maybe sense motive or try to you can ask him, but you notice him like casually looking back at you more than usual. Like it seems he's like keeping an eye on you or something. Yeah, you just think like maybe he seems like a bit more paranoid about you or something, or maybe just looking behind him a lot more. You're not too sure. So yeah, give me another perception check. Escanor, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can if you want.
Yeah.
So this is where I would ask you to turn up your volume if you have it. you're able. Let me know when everyone is it turned up.
I'm
Good to go.
Sorry, I'm rebandaging my leg. Turning up my volume. Okay, my volume is pretty good.
Okay. So when I play this, you're gonna have. Well, I'll give you the choice how you want to do this. So you're gonna hear something, obviously, and shit's gonna get real. So do you want? I want real time responses within like 10 seconds, or we can just roll initiative now and you can tell me what you do in order.
I think it might be better to do initiative just so we're not all trying to talk over each other.
Sure.
Jesus. Okay, check. My perception's through the roof. My fucking initiative is a 1.
Have
And
you
you're not on
re-rolled
your
today?
terrain.
Did you want to re-roll your initiative?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's save it. Oh, I will roll for Mirka if you'd like.
No, she can move at the same time as you, or do actions.
Okay.
Can you hear
Oh
that?
God!
We need to run now.
Fucking run!
I'm gonna say get the wagon off the path. Which direction is it coming from, please?
You hear it from this direction, but you do not see anything yet.
From which direction? I didn't see it.
North, south, east, west. Okay, so southeast.
Oh, I just couldn't see far enough down on the map.
So I look at Escanor and like go make that like I got nothing.
You can turn your music down now if you want, just in case you can't hear people.
I actually don't hear music. All I hear is the dragon approaching.
Or giant ass fucking T-Rex or something.
I hope it's a giant ass T-Rex. Okay.
So yeah, Escanor, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna say I don't know, go left away.
So you said it's coming from down here?
Yeah.
So
Can we tell
okay.
it all what direction it's moving?
On your turn, you can give me a perception check.
Okay.
That initial perception check just gave you like this audio, basically.
Ah, okay.
It stopped. Oh, okay. So that's your turn, Escanor? You're moving?
I'm gonna do that to see what direction it's coming from.
Yeah, so with that perception, it sounds like it's getting closer from this direction.
Okay, so I let everybody know that it seems to be coming closer to us from that particular direction, whatever it may be. I suggest we get off the road. Any suggestion? That way?
Your turn's getting kind of long here, Escanor.
Who else is anybody talking?
Well,
Saska says, I want to see what it is.
He can fucking stealth and see what it is. Go the fuck that way.
All right.
Run. Just book it. Well,
Leave the wagon.
I mean, better to fucking let the wagon try to follow us and possibly just lose the wagon than fucking die.
You didn't roll initiative for Jet.
He'll move at the end of the round. Or follow
Okay.
you guys, whatever you do.
so Shiraze is suggesting that perhaps she can use the wand of silent image to make it appear that we're not there.
Sure.
Okay, well, I still suggest we move as far, like,
Well, yes, I was
as we can then.
I was thinking we could move like where Natalia suggested, and I could try and project a silent image so it looks like, just a bunch of like a bramble patch.
Sure, yeah, I would just say try to, like, get up over here as far as we can, and then we can, like, try to
So,
kind of stealth and do.
Yeah, so like you're not constrained to this map. You can say you can move off the map if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can move as far as you want, like in your movement per turn. So wait, so if you're gonna move, you can only do half move and a spell. So you can move. I don't remember where you were. Were you here?
I was by Natalia.
Okay. So you can move 30 feet or whatever your speed is, and then cast a spell, or you can do double move and cast a spell next turn.
Let me look and see. Hang on. Oh yeah, 30.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet and cast a spell, or you can move 60 feet and cast a spell next turn. It's up to you.
I guess I'll try and move 60 feet to get us farther away, and then I can cast the spell next turn. Hopefully, after everybody's.
Sure.
And technically, we can like attempt to make a donkey move faster for a short period of time, right? Like,
Handle animal.
okay.
Natalia.
Can I even roll handle animals? That may have to be.
I'll let you do it on train because it's like a panic situation.
I am trained in it
Okay.
anyways, so we'll give it a try. See if I can help this donkey move fucking faster.
Yeah. For this round, it'll move with you for your speed.
Okay, so my speed is technically 40, but I'll move just to kind of, let's see here, hold on. Oh, great.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I roll 2 checks, like handle animal, and can I like technically roll stealth too? I just don't know if you're able to, like,
Sure.
technically
Yeah.
able
Sure.
to or not. Okay.
You're probably not
I'm gonna
allowed,
attempt
but
to-
I'll do it. You can do it. Oof. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not very stealthy. Well, I was just gonna see if I could, like, after I'd gotten over here, stealth a little, like, make myself small, like, just in case Shirazi's spell isn't quite.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good. I'm done.
Saska.
I'm gonna step back into the trees and stealth.
What's your class again? You're a ranger, right?
Yes.
Give me a knowledge check. Survival or nature. Yeah, so you're familiar. I don't know if you remember, but your other spell told you about this thing that could be in this area. A Tyrannosaurus, you're probably sure this sounds like. You know it has the ability to smell its prey, so you know your stealth may not be super helpful if it gets too close to you.
Look, yeah,
Okay.
so I don't think we should do your wand thing. If he tells us that, we should just keep moving as fast as we. Because although your wand, I believe, changes the appearance, it wouldn't change our scent. I don't.
Can it run faster than me?
With that check, you're talking about the Tyrannosaurus?
Yes.
I'll tell you its speed. It has a 40 feet move speed.
And they can do the same thing we can do, right? They can run, charge, all that kind of
Yep.
good stuff.
Well, right now you hear this sound, right? So it's not running, it's walking.
Nope, that's what I'm gonna do.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting till I can see it.
Are you stealthing or are you just chilling in the bush
I'm
there?
technically trying to stealth. If I know it can smell me, I'm doing something like, I don't know, snapping off a stinky bush near me, crushing berries and smearing it on me, whatever.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
I did. Oh, sorry, no, I did not.
Ooh, yeah, you
Yeah, I
think
got
you're
good
very
stealth.
well hidden. So it's the end of the round. So what did you want to tell Jet to do?
Go with them, flee.
Okay, hold on. He's just gonna check his spells for the day and see if he has anything that he can let you know about to assist with this matter.
Can he enlarge?
He cannot.
Damn, because that would be really fucking cool.
He does have. I don't know why he has this spell, but he does. He lets you know he has one of his most powerful spells. He can if he's able to succeed in his casting of the spell, he can transform the dinosaur into a very small animal that you could kill instantly if you wanted to. But he would have to succeed in his spell casting, which he thinks he might be able to. It's one of his most powerful.
I basically look at him and say, if you want to risk it, we'll take any help, because I think it can smell us and it's gonna come after the donkeys.
He says he thinks it's better to run, but if there is a fight and you guys are gonna fight, he lets you know he has this spell.
Okay, I look at him and in a very steely, low voice say, "I'm not running."
Wait, he says, "Are you serious?"
Well, I'm gonna look at him and say, "You decide what you want to do. We're booking it."
I'll cover your escape.
Jet looks at you and says, "So you're not running?"
I'm not running.
I know why my brother chose you to lead this expedition then. I will not leave you. He readies this spell behind this bush then.
My lord.
Okay, I take and I start just putting arrows into the ground, ready to shoot.
Jesus Christ. Escanor. Oh wait, on the beginning of this round, I didn't know he had this spell. You guys might have I don't want to influence your decision, but you guys might actually be able to kill it very easily if he gets the spell off. But you see this show up. It's this size in terms of combat, but you're one of these squares size, so take that into consideration. I can't flip it, but whatever. It shows up at the beginning of this round, like here. Escanor.
Okay.
Suggestions?
I don't know what to say, man. We can try to fight with Saska and hope to God that Jet succeeds in his spell, but if he doesn't, we're probably dead. I mean, if he doesn't, I can pop mirror images and, like, pray to God he hits the images and not me, but... or we can run and...
Okay. Well, I apologize to the group and say I'm sorry I can't lead the prince.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I go and huddle down with the prince.
Oh, God. Okay.
You can also do, that's only like 30 feet. Well, it's a little more than 30 feet, I guess.
Hold on. I'm just looking at the range of this spell. He would have told you.
But I'm not gonna chance a turn for it to attack the prince instead of...
I got dumped. I'm coming back in now.
Yeah. He lets you know he needs to get within 50 feet to cast this spell. So he's going to try and wait for the beast to get within 50 feet, which is around here.
Okay, I'm going to mutter loud enough for them to hear me and hope it doesn't, and say, well, I'm going to be yelling here in a second, so it's probably going to be focused on me.
I swear to God, Sasuke, if you get us killed, I'm gonna haunt you so bad.
Agreed. I wanted to level. Here we go.
I'm doing this for you, Wit.
Oh my God, don't say that, I'm gonna feel guilty if we all fucking die!
Can I not take my turn before the T-Rex since we're doing stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
I'll say he's quote-unquote surprised this round. He just entered the map.
Okay.
So, Escanor, sorry, you just moved up to the prince?
Yeah, I'm puddling it right next to.
Sure,
Look at ridiculous initiative rolls there, people.
Well, he rolled a 9 too, so everyone's got low initiative.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's like a terrible initiative.
Alright, so I'm kind of like beside Escanor and the prince. And I checked, that was like 30 somewhere. And I'm going to offer the prince guidance.
Does guidance work on spell? No, this won't help him. He'll let you know.
Oh, it won't?
Yeah, because the
Attack,
monster
attack
has to
roll, saving throw, skill check.
Yeah, the monster has to pass his saving throw, so you can't like increase the DC with this or anything like that. So yeah, he lets you know that the guidance won't help him, so you can use it on someone else or do something
I'm
else.
curious. How many spell slots you got of that particular spell in case it
Of guidance?
No, the spell he's gonna try to do to turn it into a small creature.
He lets you know he has prepared 2 of these for some reason. I randomly did this. This was set up like weeks ago, so.
Alright, well.
He has 2 attempts.
Put it
at
this way: if we engage this thing, there's no running away.
Alright, let's keep going through the turns here. Come on. I wanna see if I die or
The prince didn't want it said the guidance wouldn't help him, then
Yeah.
I offer it to Escanor instead.
Sure.
I'll accept it.
can't believe we're fighting the fucking Tyrannosaurus, oh my lord.
Saska.
I cast Gravity Bow on myself.
Alright. Your arrows feel heavier. Well, not to you, they just look heavier, I guess, or something. It looks more
weighted
badass.
down. They are weighted down with the gravity of our situation.
Ooh. Would you like to move at all?
No.
Okay. I'm just opening up something because I need to read an ability real quick. Oh, okay, I need to roll something real quick. That's all. Sorry, you can start doing stuff. I'm just. Okay.
You gonna rage? You gonna rage? You gotta rage against the dying of the light.
A magical shield hovers over you.
If anything, I'm not going to blood rage to try to keep my AC as fucking high as possible.
If you would also like to roll any knowledge checks to gain more information on this creature, you may do so. If you're thinking about learning anything in particular. What did you want to like try to find out?
Weaknesses?
Weaknesses.
None.
Don't let it bite you.
Yeah. You know, because it's really big, it's easier to hit. Yeah. And you know you'd want to avoid getting close to its mouth.
Okay.
Does it have like a tendon that she could sever to make it fall?
You can make a called shot to go for its like legs or something like that.
Okay.
Called shots are -4 though, just so you know, to hit.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing if I can give you something else. You know that. So sorry, you rolled this before you cast your spell. You would know that it would have to really mess up to miss you, no matter how high your AC was.
Oh fuck.
So,
Okay. well,
AKA rolling that one.
Sun shield is used.
Well, I won't say useless. What's your AC with shield?
26.
Okay, it would have to roll a 1 to basically below a 5 or a 6 to miss you with shield on.
Holy shit.
So I don't know if that's worth it to you or not, but
Yeah, I won't use it then.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that off. I think using Windy Escape twice might be more beneficial than that. Yep. Okay. Well, Yep. I guess.
you want to use your necklace now, or
I don't know. I guess. Sure. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with the fucking Tyrannosaurus.
ooh, a 12.
I don't know if highs are low or good or bad or anything.
So I won't tell you exactly what happened because it's not like super applicable right now. But you feel like your senses are heightened, and you can like smell people's blood types around you. Like you smell people's blood, and it feels like you could be more accurate if there's blood around.
Okay.
Like your senses feel heightened with there's blood around.
So you use the elf ability, blood sacrifice.
Not really, but I'll just tell you. You basically get a +5 to hit if the creature's wounded, if there's blood out. Anything else? And you also have these images, of course, and you're blurred.
I think that's it for now.
Escanor.
Well, no,
sorry.
never mind.
No, go
No,
ahead.
I'm good. I was, yeah, I guess I'll do it. No, never mind. No, we're good.
Okay. Escanor.
Sorry.
You can take a total defense, increase your AC,
That's what I
or
was
you
debating
can.
doing, but I think that's a
It's
is
full
that a
round
total
action.
round? Yeah. So I was like,
You
wait.
can ready an attack. You could. Not sure what you want to do.
I can't move and take total defense.
No, you cannot. If you want to make like a slight adjustment, you can probably, but
I want to ask a question here. So in DDO, intimidate works almost like a taunt. Would it be the same here?
sure. Well, that's a full round, or not a full round, a standard action.
Okay.
All right. It just does. Is he currently like behind me or to the side?
He can be wherever you want. Your last turn, you could have positioned properly wherever you want.
All right. I just want to make sure I'm actually in front of him then, just in case this thing charges at up.
Sure, you can for all intents and purposes be right here if you want, or here, wherever you want.
Yeah, in front of the prince.
Okay.
And I will take a total defense.
Okay.
Wait, something we didn't do,
what?
or I don't know, did you make a roll for it on the last encounter? Oh wait, I didn't have it. Never mind. I didn't have it up for the bug fight where I got hit. I was, so I'm just trying to make sure I understand how like the images and everything works. So it rolls to hit me. If it succeeds, then are you rolling or am I rolling
roll
something for the 20% mischance?
You can roll that too. So first, well, we didn't get that far because it didn't really matter, or we forgot if it actually did hit you.
Well, I don't think anything actually hit me in that particular fight. So
right. So with this, with all these spells in effect, you're gonna have, first of all, it has to hit you, then it has to hit the image, so then it hits you, then it has a 20% chance to miss. So once it's like hit, not an image, so it hits you, then it needs to.
Okay,
then you
so
can roll
you're saying it has to hit my AC, and then I roll the 1D whatever 8.
Oh yeah. For the
I thought it was for the image.
Yeah.
And if I roll a 1, then it actually succeeds in hitting me.
Correct.
And then I would roll the 1D100, and if I get a 1 through 20, it misses.
Yeah.
Anything else it hits. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify all that.
This could be very anticlimactic if Jet actually succeeds in this spell.
I swear to God, I hope he succeeds.
Just seeing here what his
I
speed
don't want to
is.
actually fight this fucking thing.
So let me give him a perception check to see if he sees you as he's walking in here. Oh yeah, maybe he sees all of you, maybe. Holy shit. Yeah,
Even Saska's like, God damn, that's
you
good
see
percent."
he locks eyes with each one of you individually, even though you know that's impossible, but you each feel like he's looking into all of your souls as he decides who to charge.
How tall was it? Just curious. You know?
Oh yeah, so sorry, let me describe this thing. This Tyrannosaurus is an apex predator. It's 40 feet long and weighs 1,400 pounds.
40 feet long and weighs 1,400 pounds?
Yes, sir, and it is gargantuan in size.
So 40 feet tall. Yeah, 40 feet tall and 1,400 pounds. It looks like a stick.
14,000.
Sorry, did I say 1,400? 14,000.
Okay.
Yeah, did you want more than that?
Nope, just wanted to know how tall it was.
Yeah, so it's going to...
That's not technically... Well, no, never mind. Not... I don't care.
Ooh, it locks eyes with the tasty donkey.
Oh God!
Damn it.
And it's running
At least we moved.
So I think when it gets to about here, Jet can cast a spell on him. Right? So in the middle of his, because he's readied the spell, yeah. So when he...
How long? How far can it charge?
Hold on, where's Haru moving?
Okay, so I.
It's okay. I'm just teasing you.
No, I mean, I just want to clarify this. I normally just put Haru's token like out of the way, but in character, like I feel like Haru's like on my shoulder or something, just kind of like out of the
Told
way.
the Pegasus to fly way the fuck up in the air. Way the fuck up in the air.
So it can just reach the donkeys, right?
No, it can just reach here exactly, actually.
Okay.
Oh no, actually it's gonna get all the way there, but I'm gonna resolve the spell first, because if he gets the spell, it might be pretty
Please.
good.
Please,
So Jet
Please.
casts... wait, what
Please.
component does he need for this?
please. Oh my God! If he doesn't have the component
he does.
after
He
saying
will, he
that he
will.
can do this.
No.
I'm just wondering what it is.
If you put pressure on him, he might get a little.
It's a rhino horn.
I've got anxiety. Okay.
Dude, even if he doesn't, Saska's gonna fucking tear this thing to shreds.
Oh shit.
If we live long enough.
If I crit, it's dead in one round.
Okay, please crit.
Okay, so he tries to polymorph the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Ooh, DC 22, you go, boy.
Let's see if he can make this save.
Had 37 to perception.
Okay, he
my
resists the polymorph and roars in anger. He's actually
Does it
going to
draw
use
attention?
a run, so his AC is going to be lowered, but he's not going to be able to attack, but he's at the donkey in the cart. And he's drooling with hunger. Shiraze.
Alright. I am going to give Escanor. I'm going to give Escanor a ward hit.
Okay. Jet curses when his spell fails, by the way. And yeah, you ward.
Yeah,
Escanor,
bro, I
anything
feel the
else?
same right now.
So, wait, does he curse in common?
No, he'll actually curse in a specific language. Let me see. He curses in Elvish.
So I nod in agreement. I'm like,
How's his pronunciation?
Near perfect. You can tell he's not an elf if you weren't looking, but it's pretty damn good.
I'm slightly impressed. I'm a
I
little. Well, I'm a little preoccupied right now, so
I nod and say, and in Elvish say, "You said it, brother."
Did you want to do anything else?
Turn.
Okay.
Nope, that's my turn.
Saska, you gotta put this thing down with the weighty
all right,
arrows.
So, with my death bow, I point it at the sky and I swear aloud, "I will slay this target." And I turn it into the death bow.
All right.
Now, when the bow is drawn and knocked, the whisper becomes a shout. "Death to those who have wronged me." That's in Elvish, in case anyone cares. I can't hear what you...
That
Oh.
translates to leave my donkey.
So, I'm sorry, I need to get this out for John, okay? I cannot make the character sheet roll this correctly, okay? Because of the way the added damage is not supposed to have a crit multiplier,
Okay.
okay? So I'm actually going to roll this twice.
Sure.
Okay? So I take 2 shots. Fuck. Almost a crit.
What's the crit range?
19.
You rolled an 11 and a 6. Those aren't almost.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking it would be closer, but...
So both of these arrows land true, and is this damage correct, or do you have to roll more damage?
This damage is correct.
Okay, let me
Shitty
just...
fucking rolls for damage.
Oh, I don't need to calculate this. I can just put it in one at a time. So you do 14 minus
44
minus
damage.
18 minus 5. You do a nice chunk of damage as these arrows land into the body of this giant beast, and it roars with anger and looks at you. Anything else?
Okay. Yes, I just want to give a little flavor to the rest of the players. I've cast Gravity Bow on my weapon so that when the arrows hit, they actually sound like they hit much harder than they should. Like you hear a noticeable thunk.
Alright. Sorry,
that will be my turn.
Natalia.
Hold on. Okay.
Are you doing freaky long arms?
Why'd I have to go a little bit far? God, I hope this thing doesn't have insane reach.
Hold on. Before you finish your move, Saska could have told you you would have that information. It has 20-foot reach.
The fuck?
So yeah, it could reach you from over
It has
here.
tiny arms, but hey, wait, its arms are very small.
Its
So
head
it's
is
like
the size of a
right
school bus.
here.
Yeah, so if you pass through any of these squares, you're in its threat range.
Which way is it facing? Like, can it whip around and smack me if I come at it from behind?
Yeah, it's technically facing this way, but the way the rules work, like it has 20-foot range around it, so it'll be able to just turn its head and go for you.
The Saska's probably gonna yell something like, "Let it come to you."
Okay, so you said it has 20-foot reach?
Yeah.
Oof, now that I think about that, it's not gonna work either, because no matter what, you're gonna have to get... Somebody's gonna have to get close.
5, 10, 15, 20. So its reach is to right here?
Yeah.
But you said it turned and looked at me, right?
It did. It looks like it's going to go for you because you hit it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out that.
Trying not to
Would this would enter its threat radius, right? But just I've just entered it, right?
Right, you'd have to move through its threat radius. So if you move anywhere else, you're gonna get... You do have a lot of illusions and blur, but I don't want to influence what you do, but just letting you know you have those things.
Well, if it charges me, you can at least get an attack of opportunity.
Not necessarily. I'm like 15 feet away from it. I have to be within 10 feet. Fuck it. I guess I
The first attack of the Tyrannosaurus.
Kills us all. What you don't realize is it has cleave.
Hold on. Let's see what goes on. So that's gonna hit you and crit confirm, I assume. So roll me. How many illusions did you have?
I had 8, so 9.
So roll a 1d9. If you roll a 1, that goes for you. Okay. So it hits an illusion and mauls it. It disintegrates. Anything else?
I can hit it now, right?
Yeah.
Quick, he's rage. Yeah.
Holy
Just
shit.
like that. Fucking did wait. You did more damage than I did.
Oh wait, ignore the frost weapon. I haven't been hit. I just forgot to take it off.
Yeah. Holy shit, I'm just seeing it. Yeah, it's gonna take full damage from this. 58 damage, and it eyes now lock on you as you brought it severely wounded. It's bleeding everywhere on it. Escanor, or unless you have more stuff.
Well, I guess like it wouldn't have mattered because I crit anyways. But the
Yeah, now that it's
plus
it's already
to hit,
wounded. Yeah, you have a +5. Yeah.
Because Saska had technically wounded it.
True,
I mean, I don't
true.
think it would have changed my roll at all, but because I
Yep.
crit it. But, yeah.
You're correct. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Escanor. This was supposed to be difficult.
I mean, I'm spooked out. That thing just tried to fucking crit me.
Yeah,
You're the tankiest tank that ever tanked.
Escanor.
Charge it, bro. Charge it,
charge
bro.
Holy
Well,
shit.
not charge.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Wow. I
Oh, it
love
already
that.
took
That
its
was
attack
a-
opportunity. It doesn't get one.
So that was a Shirley moment right there with hearing Gingy in the background.
Attack it.
Right?
+2 to hit. Your first one will miss, but your shield will connect and give 9 damage to it. And that wasn't that much, so it doesn't... It just kind of scoffs at it.
Oh my lord, I'm so fucking afraid right now.
Its turn.
It lets loose a loud roar and attempts to bite you again. 30 to hit. Another illusion down.
Scoff at it. Scoff at it.
Then I'll roll a 1.
Shiraze.
Okay, so I am going to.
Ooh, I haven't.
I look
done
at
a
Jeff
reroll
and
today
I look
yet.
at Jet and say, "You can take the take this one."
Technically, if I rolled a 1 on the illusion roll, does that one I can re-roll with my
Sure.
fucking thing?
If it's any roll or whatever. That's the rule, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Wait, did Jet get to try and cast it again? Where is he on the?
He'll go
initiative?
last.
Yeah, he's not actually.
Okay, but he should have been able to go after Natalia and before Escanor.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Sure, he'll ask you
Magic
if you...
missiles. Magic missiles.
So,
Alright.
Since it's my turn and I've already said what I'm gonna do, I want to use my Evil Eye Hex to give the Tyrannosaurus a -2 penalty to saving.
To saving throws?
That'll work with the spell, right? Like it'll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
I think
10, half the caster level, plus int mod.
So 13 plus your int mod.
Oh,
So
my
he
int
probably
mod.
fails then, right?
Probably. My int mod is 5.
Yeah, so he
Wow, nice.
fails. And sorry, you chose to give him, or is it all?
-2 to saving throws.
Okay.
It's just 1, you pick 1, and you can cast it multiple times as long as you pick different things.
Okay. And is that it? Jet will try to cast
that's
this
all.
spell. You.
Yeah, that's it.
Or actually, you said magic. Do you want a magic missile instead of trying to cast this thing?
No, I was just I was thinking if I used the
No,
Evil Eye,
Sanska has
that would-
said that.
Oh, Sasuke.
So did he magic missile or?
He's waiting to confirm because he saw that Shiraze did this evil hex. That's
Yeah,
gonna
he
help
can.
us.
You know what? He can still use that spell if he wants. It's not like it's gonna hurt anything.
Well, I did the Evil Eye Hex specifically to try and help with the
Quite
Oh.
frankly, that was a good choice.
Oh shit! It fails. He transforms it into a fluffy white bunny.
Sweet. So what's the armor class on a fluffy white bunny?
I have to look it up. But it has
Well,
one hit dice, so
it's
it
dead.
dies.
How's that for damage? I would just like to clarify that I beat her roll for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it only took you 2 rolls.
Holy shit! I
Right?
can't believe you guys killed this thing. Holy fuck!
Dude, I tried to warn you how powerful this fucking death bow, and she wasn't even raging, okay? If she was raging, she
was.
really would have fucked that. Oh, you were
I
up.
was right.
Because you fucked that thing up.
To be fair, you guys rolled some crits in there, so
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, whatever.
If I hadn't used my neck, I'd been like
Wait.
I would have
Super
had 10
dead.
hit points. Well, I would have technically had 2 hit points. And that's because I blood raged. So I had because I was down 2. That would have put me at 0 exactly if that crit had actually landed on me and I hadn't hit a mirror image. I would have been at 0 hit points.
Holy mother of pearl! I thought you guys would fucking run. Jesus Christ, guys! Bet you did it.
Nobody messes with Sasuke's donkey.
Right? I'm not going to let Frank or Rion get hurt. I'm telling you, I
Jesus,
bought
this
the
thing
other
didn't even
donkey,
do
I named
damage
it
to
Rion.
anyone, did it? It hit 2 illusions.
Nope.
Dude, that necklace is tanky as hell.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do now?
We
So
would like to
the-
search it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first thing I'm
does
going
it
to do
eaten some
is
people?
I'm going to dig, while they're searching the stomach, I'm going to be digging out one of its teeth. Does anyone else want a tooth?
I want a tooth.
Yeah.
Okay. That I will dig out a tooth for each of us.
Make daggers out of its claws.
What do you think? Is Tyrannosaurus good to eat?
I mean, does it revert back to the Tyrannosaurus though, or is it dead as a fluffy white bunny?
That is a great question, actually. Oh, it actually is a bunny. It's permanent. Sorry, guys.
Oh god.
Wait, so do you get experience for killing the... Yeah, I'll give you experience for killing the dinosaur. Because he
You
technically didn't have to
fucking
do
got
that.
me so freaking
I just want to
I'll just say, like, when
let
you...
you know that.
Well,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Miraca comes prancing back in with a mouse.
I'll say if you cut the bunny open, it'll like explode with the items the Tyrannosaurus Rex had. Because that's kind of lame.
Jesus.
It's kind of lame if you didn't get...
That's Diablo style looting right there.
So
Tyrannosaurus had a bag of holding. We didn't.
what if
know.
we did this? What if instead of that we tracked it back to where its lair was, and that's where the loot was? Because I was actually going to do that.
Sure.
Come on, exploding bunny stomach.
Well, because
I don't know. I dig it. I kind of
so...
think the rabbit from Monty Python.
Oh, actually, can I look at the spell real quick?
Can you what?
I was looking to see if it was dispellable, but
Oh, maybe. Let me see.
yeah, I
I've
would
never
have a
used this
D
spell
there.
before. Duration is permanent. You change the subject into this? Blah blah blah.
I mean, we could just.
Oh, they
pretend
ought-
he never.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any polymorph effects on the target are automatically dispelled when the target fails to resist the effects, and as long as polymorph remains in effect, the target cannot use blah blah blah. And a creature of the subject. I'm just gonna say when it dies, it reverts back to a Tyrannosaurus.
Okay.
Just to make our life easy. So yeah, when you cut open this thing, do you want me to type this, or is someone gonna type it?
Yeah, I'll type.
You want me to do it? Wait, you did it last time.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Working on it. Okay.
There's a pouch in here with 85 gold and 20 silver. Assorted gems worth, I'll just give you the price, 650 GP probably. There is a masterwork longsword lodged in this thing's stomach.
Ugh.
There is a wand and a scroll that are covered in dinosaur guts.
That it?
Yeah, if you give me yeah, that's it. If you give me a perception check, whoever's looking at the wand, yeah, you can see carved in this piece of stick. You see a what would you see? Okay, so the symbol I told you about of, I believe it's for Pelosis, right? The silver scales.
Mm-hmm.
You see that symbol carved in the wand with a big X on it.
Weird.
And my music stopped.
Well, I don't know what anything is.
Could we get Jet to identify the wand and the scroll?
You sure can.
I technically am spellcraft trained.
I mean, I do too, but Jet's like more proficient at it, I think.
He'll let you
Yeah.
know that the scroll is of Aqueous Orb, and the wand is Protection from Law. AQUE, sorry. AQUEOUS. Aqueous Orb. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Do we
So
know
just
how
to-
many charges the wand has?
You're not sure.
Okay.
Would the spellcraft tell you how many charges a wand has? I don't know if you can tell.
I don't know.
Usually, and I don't know what the spell is, but aqueous is something to do with water.
Correct. You could just write 25 charges. I'll just say you can learn that from the spellcraft. It's going to be annoying for me.
Jet's
to
just that good.
Also, just out of character, we might want to be splitting some of the stuff with Jet. He is helping.
He will not accept any split of this. He lets you know he has more than he could ever ask for in life. In terms of,
Okay, well then
terms of
I'd like
money.
a 20 pound chunk of mithril if you've got one to spare.
He does not have many mithril for you.
He laughs at you.
And yeah, you guys are pretty
gives me
close
a
to the
Gibbs
town.
smack.
If you want to, you can head there without any other chances of encounters. You think it's pretty damn safe out here now.
Trophy wise, is there anything on besides the teeth that might be of value? I mean, it's
I
a
don't know.
fucking T-Rex. We just killed a T-Rex
Yeah,
in
this
2
thing
rounds.
is this thing is super rare. So anything you take of it could be worth something. So like the teeth you've taken, you could probably, if you cut out some more of them, you could probably sell those. You could, its head is huge. You could probably sell that as like a trophy to somewhere.
Well, I don't know
gonna
how we're
say
gonna
we-
carry it, so.
Don't you have a cart, or is it full?
Well, I mean, it's a wagon. It
I
could
think
carry
it's
some
time
stuff,
that
but it's got a
Pegasus
lot of stuff.
carry its weight around.
You're really close to town, so you can overfill your cart and get there in a reasonable time if you want.
Does Jet have any
Okay.
anti-gravity spell?
I'll, if we can feasibly do it, I'll try and take the head. The head's gonna be worth the money.
We have rope. We can just drag it behind the cart.
He doesn't have any weight-related spells, unfortunately.
I have Featherfall, but I think it only applies.
Yeah, so,
Actually, I have ant haul, but
that
we
would do
need
it.
the rest.
I'll say you can
Targets.
yeah,
Go ahead.
you can just get it to the town. You're super close.
I'll
I think
take
he's
it.
surprised that we didn't run and actually kill this fucking thing. He's just letting us have it.
He's just like,
And
Right?
if
He's sitting there. He's
anything,
like, so wait. That was a T-Rex, right? That was a T.
Well, you guys did it.
Natalia's ego shot up 10%.
So yeah, if you guys can someone write down what you take off the dinosaur.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll let Saska.
So
Take care
each of
of-
us, I cut out a tooth for each of you. God damn it! Who put the fire one on my character sheet?
what?
How many teeth can I take? 20?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 15 and one for the rest of us. I'll even, because I have leatherworking, and yes, I have ranks in it. I'll even make us little necklaces for the teeth.
So should I add the tooth to my sheet, or do you have it now until you make the necklace?
I'm sure by the time we get to town, I could probably have made the necklace. It's not very hard.
Okay.
Just T-Rex tooth necklace if you want to put that on your character sheet. And which way are we coming in?
You are coming in from this side.
I'd either like to ask someone, or I don't have knowledge local, so I'd probably have to try to ask someone, find out if there's anyone in town that would be interested here in buying gems.
Yes, you can offload. Yeah, you can offload all your gems here if you want.
For how much of the price you gave us?
50%, unless you want to use your charms on some vendors.
Doesn't hurt to try.
The wand of prod, is it just wand of protection, or is there a certain?
It's wand of protection, so you'll look up like it's wand of protection from law, he said.
Yeah.
So I think it'll come up as like wand of protection from evil. It works the same way except for lawful instead of evil.
Yeah, you can get. This is a really small town, so you can get like 60% the value of them here.
Okay.
Is there a nobleman in town?
There are nobles in this town, but not like Prontera. Like they're a different set. Like they would be equivalent to like the middle class of Prontera. They're like the nobles here.
Okay. Does anyone have knowledge local or nobility trained? I'm basically I'm looking for someone to ask around town to see who. I'm looking for someone who's rich and would be interested in buying a T-Rex head. Well, and also you have to understand that when we come walking into town, John, we have a T-Rex head on the back of our wagon.
Yeah, so when you come into town, you're getting looks left and right. People just stop whatever they're doing and stare at you guys as you guys come in with this massive T-Rex head on a friggin' cart being pulled by a donkey. Yeah, so if Natalia starts asking around for like, oh, who'd be interested in buying this, people let you know that no one would even come close to having anywhere near the value, except for maybe the mayor of the town, whose name is Susie.
John, do you
Mhm.
happen to have the value of the malachite and hemite or whatever those two were that I had
Oh.
separate?
Right.
You didn't give me a value for them.
The malachite is 10 GP,
Okay.
and the other one is, I think I may have
Which-
lost someone.
Which, by the way, is hematite.
Hematite.
Whatever.
Just say it's worth 10 GP too. I think it was in the range of 10 to 15 probably or something.
Okay.
Just say they're both 10 GP for now.
So everyone add 130 gold and 5 silver to your character sheets for shares of offloading the gems.
That's including the 20?
Yeah, that's everything at 0.6, then divided by 4.
Okay, and I'm sorry, can you say it again? I missed the total.
130 gold pieces, 5
Okay.
silver pieces.
Thank you for doing the math on that.
I still can't believe you brought that fucking thing down. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe it either.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
I knew we would waste it. That's why I wasn't going to run.
Alright.
I don't want to.
John's like, okay, it's going to be
prices
3
for
T-Rexes next.
these
If you-
weapons.
So
Sorry,
if
what?
we are going to, I'm pretty sure we're going to stop here in town. If you just leave that stuff there, I will do the pricing for you if you'd like.
I mean, unless anyone happens to know the prices of these real fast, we have 1 masterwork longbow, 2 masterwork short swords, 1 masterwork long sword.
Is it
I don't know them
specific
off the
on
top of
long
my head.
sword?
How much does masterworking at?
Weapons, it adds 300,
Yeah.
All right,
but you have to have that. So
fast. Yeah, I know, but well, are you giving me the same roll or separate one?
Sorry, so what are you trying to sell? The weapons?
Yeah.
This town will not buy any weapons from you.
Okay. Well, then never mind then.
They're happy.
nobody
to
in
take
town,
your-
right? Not even like the market.
Like
The
the
market is a
market,
traveling
where this is. I assume this is where you went to go offload all your
Okay.
stuff. So there's
Okay.
no like weapon dealers anywhere in this town.
That's fine. I'll just hold on to it until we get to like.
I find that
Geffens.
suspicious, but I will hold on to my suspicion for
Maybe
now.
they're just like a pacifist town.
You know what pacifist towns are? Giant heaps of bandit loot. Okay.
All right, better hobo.
I murder her.
Who, Susie?
Okay. No, we're gonna go look for Susie and see if there's a reward for killing the T-Rex that's been rampaging and terrorizing your countryside, and 2, if she would like to buy it off us, the trophy.
Sure. Yeah, is everyone okay with that? Everyone wants to do that?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. With that diplomacy check you did earlier, you'll be able to easily find her place. It would be quite near the market. It's this place right here. If you see my ping.
I do.
So yeah, when you come up to, it's kind of a plain building. There are no guards out front at all, and you can just walk right in. And in fact, when you came in this town, there were no guards. And you haven't seen any guards since you've been walking through here.
That just bugs the hell out of me. I'm gonna stop a random person and say, I noticed you guys have no guards. Aren't you worried about like bandits?
They let you know that they're pretty close to Payon, and they pay Payon a substantial amount of money to keep them safe, so they don't worry about having guards or anything.
The other kind of guards. Okay. So I'll walk up and knock on her door. I imagine it's a woman with a name like Susie.
Yep. A woman opens the door. She is a human. She has dark brown shoulder-length hair. She's got a long sword at her side, and she's wearing like kind of like studded leather. And she kind of has like a bored look on her face when she opens the door and sees you all. Like her expression didn't change. Like she opens the door and she kind of like seems unimpressed by seeing you all and just kind of waves you in.
Okay.
And you guys can come in and talk to her. She has like
She
a
seems unimpressed.
yeah. She just
But I'm gonna kind of turn to the side a little bit so she can see our wagon. See if that changes her expression.
So she couldn't see your wagon. So when you open the door, it's like all of you in the front of the door, I imagine. And she just kind of turns away, like waves her hand, follow her in, and she's already like behind her desk, sits on her chair and puts her feet up on the desk and leans back and asks you to come in.
I say, "You are the mayor, I assume."
She says, "Yeah, what of it? Who
I
are
would
you guys?"
I would like to show you something. It's out here in my wagon.
I gotta get up again? I just opened the door.
Well, if you'd like, I can bring it inside, but you're gonna have to make the door about 5 times bigger.
No. So she gets up and she goes to the door and looks over at it and says, "Oh
Has a
wow,
heart attack.
you got the sucker. It was walking by the town the other day, and luckily it ignored the town. But holy shit, you actually took it down."
Yes,
Good job.
we did.
That's impressive.
So I was wondering if there was maybe a reward for killing it.
She starts laughing really hard, and like a tear rolls down her eye, and she says, "I don't have any money to give you for a reward if that's what you're looking for."
Oh, well then you wouldn't be interested in buying it either then. That's a shame. And I'm sort of turning around to walk away.
She okay, if you're just walking away, she just shrugs and lets you walk away.
Okay. I look at everyone else and say, evidently she has no money.
Are you guys in this room talking still?
Well, I'm actually probably still standing at the door. Remember, she got up to stand at the door and look outside?
Yeah. So she says she does have money, but she probably doesn't have enough money to interest you in selling it to her, but she would buy it.
Okay, I turn around and say, how much money would you offer?
I can spend about 300 gold.
I look at everyone else and probably whisper to the group, we can't just drag this thing around.
Drowsing nods, like, you know.
But
yeah.
if you guys are, because she sees you guys are talking about it, if you were to bring that to Payon, I'm pretty sure they'd pay a big penny for it, but a lot of our money goes to Payon, so I don't really have much money to spend on frivolous things, you know? But it is impressive, I'll give you that.
I turned to her and said, how far to Payon?
She consults her, she pulls out a map and kind of does some quick maths here. She says about a 2-day journey to Payon from here.
Well, we appreciate the advice.
Yeah, and she'll just turn and go back to her desk. If you guys wanted to ask her anything else or talk to her more.
I'm sorry, I'm going over my spells.
For what? What are you gonna do?
I'll be right back real fast. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Well, after 2 days, it's going to start to stink.
Oh, to try and preserve it.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Jet if he has anything that can
interesting.
do something to preserve the skull, because it's got to be worth at least 2,000-3,000 gold.
He's consulting his spell book.
I got nothing except for maybe endure elements, but it's supposed to be cast on a creature, not a skull the size of a school bus.
He's got... So, he has stone skin. It doesn't say like it would preserve things, but I mean, I kind of would like to let it just because it says the water creature gains resistance to blows, cuts, stabs, and slashes. I would say this be able to preserve it for a day or two. If you can put stone
Okay.
skin on it.
Anyone
only
else have a
thing
problem
is-
with that?
I'm good with that.
He lets you know that he doesn't have the component for it, which is a granite and diamond dust worth 250 gold. So you can buy this in town somewhere, but you'll need to give it. He didn't bring any money with him.
Okay.
I'll split the share with them.
Yeah, I'll chip in.
Okay. So 250 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So we have to buy a component for a jet to cast a spell to preserve the head. Or would you like to?
Yeah, I can do that.
Well,
How
hold on.
much?
First of all, are you all agreeing to divert your course for 2 days to go to Payon to make money?
Wouldn't it be technically 4 days, or is there
True.
a quick way to get?
Yeah, so you're delaying your journey by 4 days because you're 2 days to get there and 2 days to get back on track.
Yeah, how does Jet feel about us diverting for 4 days too?
That's a good question. If you guys would like to convince him, you can roll a diplomacy check. Or first, is everyone in agreement to or agreement?
You know what? I when you put it like that, I'm okay with just. Money's not that important to me at this point. So if you want to just like we could just give this to the. Or we sell it to the mayor. She'll give us 300 gold for it. 300 gold, 300 gold.
And not only that, but then maybe she can make money selling it to Payon or something.
Okay. Is everyone okay with that? Do the 300 gold and just split it.
It's fine.
Okay, so I'll knock on the door and say, you know, we're on a pretty critical mission. We can't really take the time to.
Can we
Divert
make
the
arrangements
Payon?
for them to deliver it?
I nodded. That's going to say that's a good idea.
Well,
You
why
know,
don't
you
we
could probably
ask
get
her
in.
how much we think they would get if we like went to pay on, like how much she thinks we would fetch for it, and maybe we give her like a cut for doing the work of taking it for us, and like tell her we'll be heading back up this direction in, you know, I don't know, like a month or something, and you know, stop back in, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We have the baby convincer.
Give me a diplomacy check to convince her for this arrangement.
Who's got the highest diplomacy? Because it ain't Saska.
I just have a 2 to diplomacy technically.
Did you want
I
to
think I got
stop here?
this.
I got negatives.
Okay.
Can Jet convince her?
Oh.
Shirazi's a witch. She's probably got a pretty high charisma.
That was Jet's roll.
Can Jet convince her?
Yeah, Jet will. Sorry, I
You
just
rolled
want
that
to
one.
make sure Bello's okay. Do you want to stop now or?
Oh, it's fine. I can go for just a few more minutes.
Okay.
Well, it's 5 till, so.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just finish this part up then. So yeah, Jet will smooth things over. He kind of introduces himself. He's kind of in the back, and then he kind of steps in and sees what you guys are talking about. And she immediately recognizes him and has heard of him, and she agrees to give you. So she'll sell it to Payon, and she'll give you like, with that 21, she'll give you like 40% of what she gets. Does that sound agreeable?
Well, how much is she selling it to pay on for?
She says she's not sure, but she's gonna find out. She has no idea how much.
Will
it would go for.
40% of it be more than the 300 she's offering us?
Oh yeah, 100% it would. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine then.
Okay, I even though Jet's there to smooth things over, I do thank her and say I hope the surrounding forests are a little bit safer. We also killed a rather large pack of hyenas a day north of here.
Yeah, she thanks you for that, and she lets you know that she's heard tales of increased attacks south of here towards Gethin, that the town just south has been actually asking for aid from the surrounding towns to help defend the city because it's being attacked by random creatures. And
I
that she
tell
is
her I appreciate.
she is unable to. As you see, there are no guards here, so she forwarded the message to Payon, but hasn't heard back from them. And the message she received said that they are also asking aid from Geffen, and those are the two big towns close to it. So they basically sent requests for aid from Geffen and Payon. And
Okay,
yeah.
I quickly turn to Jet and lean and whisper in his ear. Can I tell her that Prontera is sending aid? As in us.
No, we're
Jet
preparing
doesn't
for a
even know
possible
about
our-
war.
Jet doesn't know about our mission.
So I'm not giving away a mission. I'm just saying, can I tell him that, Prontera is sending aid, namely us?
I wouldn't say anything. It's gonna just bring up more questions.
Okay.
No, that's fine. You say that, and he says he recommends not saying that just because he's not exactly sure why you guys are going there, but he is not going there to fight anything, so he doesn't want to promise Prontera's support for anything, and he doesn't have the capacity to make such a promise anyway.
Okay. Then I'll turn back to her and I say, well, if it helps, we'll do what we can.
She nods and she says, if you guys took down a Tyrannosaurus, perhaps you could be of help over there. And
Yeah, I kind of hook my thumb in my belt, and lean back and say, it wasn't even that hard.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we
there
can-
would have been probably 2 dead people if not for my freaking neck.
That is
Escanor
true.
takes a 5-step back away from Saska, waiting for a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, if you didn't have that mirror image, that was a one-shot, right? 70 damage?
Yeah, I would have been. Well, I wouldn't have been like dead, but I would have been unconscious.
From 70 damage is not dead?
Well, but she's
Correct.
blood
Only
raging.
Whoa.
because I was raging, and so because I have 60 HP normally, and when I enter a blood rage, I get 2 extra hit points per level. So I get 12 extra hit points, so it brings my health to 72.
Oh, wow.
However, I was down 2 hit points, so I technically only had 70 hit points.
Oh, wow.
And unlike the situation before, because basically, so the one time that I should have died partially because unless I take a feat, if I hit unconscious, I immediately lose my blood raging, and so I take the negative of whatever HP I gained while raging, which put me far enough negative that I was dead. But I now have the Raging Vitality feat that basically says even if I go unconscious, I can continue being in blood rage for as many rounds as I have available for the day, so I don't immediately lose that HP as soon as I go unconscious.
I don't know what you guys are worried about. We had no problems. Nobody even took any damage.
Yeah, don't get too cocky. Things are
Because
still...
John gave us OP fucking items.
So yeah, we can stop here while you're in the city.
I definitely need to get this kid to bed and then go relax or something, because I am...
Yeah, so you guys can leave. I can type up the stuff, the experience in Discord, or whoever sticks around can write it down if you want.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, I can stick around. Yeah, we can do XP real fast, because I gave her a toy and